Welcome back, everybody, to Hood Classics. And like always, I got my man Shahid here. What's going on, good sir?
I bet you got your Krispy Kreme ready.
That's over.
So you get in the world.
You know, I forgot about that little Krispy Kreme thing until I started watching it, and I just kept laughing because it was just hilarious. But we are here. We are doing Power Rangers 2017. My pick for this week. We've talked about this movie a couple of times in passing. Social media has not always, but talked about this movie in recent years. Like, it wasn't that bad. Why didn't it get a sequel? And I've always wondered too why they didn't get a sequel.
Because they didn't make enough.
Yeah, they didn't make enough money, and I'm sure various other reasons.
They didn't make enough money. That's the main reason. They had plans. They had a plan to make like a franchise, and it's supposed to be starting off the franchise, and it made the most out of any Power Ranger movie that came out, but didn't make enough. The budget was 105 and made 142, and basically it's kind of like considered a disappointment at the box office. So plans got shelved. Then they was gonna do a reboot, which also got shelved because Netflix was like, "We're not in the Power Rangers business anymore." So now they're doing a live action show reboot.
You know, it's funny when I look at this movie now because it's way before. Well, was this movie being? Did anybody say this movie was woke? That was that word being used then? It wasn't being used then, right?
I mean, yeah, it was being used back then. Yeah, of course they were.
Okay,
it's just not. It was kind of like the beginning of that, but it's okay. I think we need to talk about Power Rangers. Like, first of all, when did you start watching Power Rangers, and when did you stop watching Power Rangers?
Mighty Morphin is when I started. I want to say, I'm not gonna lie. So after Mighty Morphin, I was a little bit older, so I kind of just peeked in here and there. Oh, Tommy on there? I'll check it out. Tommy on there? I'll check it out. But then eventually it just went away. So I think after whatever the second one or third one was called, that's when I was like officially kind of like away from it. I've only recently started trying to watch them now.
So we're around the same age.
Yeah.
Similar to me. Like, I started watching Mighty Morphin. I watched up until Rocky and Aisha. And then I started watching like less. And then by the time the dinosaurs count I had started watching even before the like Dino Thunder or whatever. And I never watched the movie.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Like, by the time the movie came out, I was kind of like, yeah, Power Rangers is definitely a thing where you age out. Because Jeremy's a few years older than me, but he never watched Power Rangers because he felt like it was too childish.
Right.
Like, the age gap's not that different, but if you're a teenager, you know, a 15-year-old may not watch what a 12-year-old likes.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's just a 3-year difference. And like, it's funny, we grew up on Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, X-Men, Spider-Man was the Fox afternoon.
Absolutely.
And we used to talk about Power Rangers. Like, you have no idea unless you were there how popular the Green Ranger was.
My God. Oh my God. It's just that thing of, it was in the culture. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't matter if he was white, black. Everybody knew who the Green Ranger was. Everybody. And it was just this thing where he was like the coolest thing. Tommy Oliver.
Tommy Oliver. Cool man. You know, evil man with the ponytail. End up being a good guy redemption story.
Right.
Like, when he becomes the White Ranger, like, you kind of know it's him. But when you find out it's Tommy, it's kind of like,
oh, shit.
Just, it is. And it's wild where Power Rangers went from an ensemble show to the Tommy show. Like,
yeah.
Basically took over that show.
They leaned on him. I mean, to his passing day, they like, oh, you want to come back?
No, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Like, that man was basically the pillar of the Power Rangers. I think the best way to describe it is, on a lower level, he's our version of the Fonz.
Perfect.
Like, somebody just comes in and just dominates the show and dominates the culture around the show in a cool way and not in a Steve Urkel way. So I was a fan of Power Rangers. It kind of aged out, and it's like I didn't realize till I was older that it was a Japanese. They took clips from a Japanese show.
You're right.
And
Yeah.
then some American shenanigans for a while, and then they just started like filming their own thing, and they're still making shows to this day.
To this day.
Like Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles are one of those things where we may have stopped watching, they never stopped making them.
Oh, business is still going on with
Like
those two.
like it's still booming with both of them. Like Ninja Turtles basically having a renaissance at this point. So I know Power Rangers kind of feeling jealous because they tried a couple times, and this is one of them. Like I remember going seeing this movie, and I remember watching it. My whole thing, like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Like it wasn't great. It wasn't bad. Like it's definitely a time of like 2017. Like it was pretty good. Nobody seemed to phone it in, and I definitely enjoyed it. And I definitely disappointed that it didn't have a sequel. And then you get on Twitter, and then it's like what Twitter does all of a sudden. Like 3-4 years later, this whole how come this movie? Like we should have been on the third Power Rangers movie with this cast by now. Like people's kind of, and that talk first came out when they talked about rebooting it.
Mm-hmm.
And people got mad. It's like, why don't you just run this one back? It was like, because y'all didn't go see it. That's why.
Cast was the group of Rangers cast was awesome. I thought they worked well together.
And it's wild where if you look at the cast and you look at how they all became, well, a lot became bigger stars. Like Naomi Scott was in Aladdin, and she's in Smile too. Like she became a movie. She was in Charlie's Angels. She became a movie star.
Mm-hmm.
As cyberbullying, sharing news, Pink Ranger. Yeah, let's talk about the cast and how they like. So the thing that's kind of woke, unwoke is one, they mix up the races.
Yes.
Of who or who. Like, the Black Ranger is Asian now.
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Ranger's black. So the Yellow Ranger's Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
So they do that. And also, they all come from quote unquote sketchy backgrounds.
Yeah.
Like they all meet in detention. Well, 3 of them meet in detention.
Perfect. You know why? Because that brought me back to me and my bullshit and my John Hughes shit. I thought of Breakfast Club. I was like, they like I love Breakfast Club here.
I know you like that. I don't know why you like that, but you like it, so that's fine. They do have chemistry. One thing I remember from that is R.J. Soler playing Blue Ranger. Mm-hmm. Definitely stood out.
Yes.
Like the one people talk about the most in that movie when it first came out. And we saw The Harder They Fall. He was awesome in that too. And he is definitely the heart of this movie.
And my wife was sitting there like, I remember him for something. I said, I'm gonna wait for a minute till you remember, because you'll remember if you think. Took her a minute. She didn't get it. I was like, The Harder They Fall. She said, yeah, I knew I remember his face. I said, yeah.
Like we got Ludi Lin as the Black Rangers. Like, didn't he be now he's Ludi Lin, Liu Kang.
Yeah.
Or if you remember him from Black Mirror for that episode, that episode, the one with Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
That episode.
They were just talking about that last night on Twitter. I was like, oh God, now why y'all bringing that episode up again?
I mean, because that's like Black Mirror is definitely a show that stands out. And some episodes stand out more than others for different reasons. Like, you normally hear about the first episode, the one with the robot dog, San Junipero, the one that's riffing off of Star Trek, and the Anthony Mackie one. And anything involving John Hamm, like, the pervert one, where everything, that'd be such a weird, when you walk around in life and nobody can see you, or you can't see anybody because everything's just muted out.
That's wild, right?
I don't even go down that road. But no, I remember going to see it in the movie theater, and I remember enjoying it. And I remember all the discourse, the talking around it was kind of like people didn't really want to give it a chance. And then they saw it and they were kind of like, it's not my Power Rangers, but it's all right. And then the same thing we always do in hindsight. How come we didn't embrace it? Because y'all let other people tell you not to like it.
Y'all did it then, and y'all just recently did it with the Marvels. So yeah.
Why do you always say it that way?
What?
Like they are a doo-wop band. The Marvels. It's Marvels. It is not Jackie Robinson
the Marvels.
And the Marvels. It is not David Ruffin in the Marvels.
The Marvels.
Waluba.
I like that.
Yeah, Marvels how they say the name. If you on Cree, you are not on Cree.
Ooh, I'm on Cree right there at my house. But no, all serious, being serious, I have a tendency to do that. I mean, I'd probably do too myself, watching stuff, and I'd be like, and then I'll watch it years later. I mean, I did too, actually, with Unbreakable, because when I first saw Unbreakable, I didn't like it. I was like, what is this? Then a couple of years later, I was like, I'm digging it. And then I like it more. I really like it now.
Yeah,
so.
Sometimes it depends on the age you are when you watch movies.
True.
And how much experience you have if you figure out what they were doing. Because I did the same, like, I enjoyed Starship Troopers when I was a teenager, but I looked at it a lot differently when I rewatched it like my late 20s, early 30s, because it was kind of like, that's why I don't feel bad about people who necessarily didn't get it the first time when they talk about you didn't realize it's kind of like a satire, like basically promoting how dumb war is and how people embrace Nazis. I'm like, yeah, if you older, you get it. If you're a teenager, you think it's just a cool ass war movie. Like if you're 16 or 17, you are not getting the context of Starship Troopers back then, unless you were raised in a certain way where you know exactly what they were doing.
I'll tell
you
something.
Watch it now, like it's no, like you see Doogie Howser dressed like a Nazi. It's kind of like, yeah, like how don't you see it? But you have to have the eyes to see it.
I've only seen it when I was younger. I haven't watched it since I was older yet.
You should do that.
Every time you talk about it, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and watch.
Haven't we done that for the show?
Absolutely. So you said we was gonna do it for the show eventually. So
I thought we did Starship Troopers. Oh, so anyway, back to this movie. Like, it's a different cast, and it's kind of like they did. I forgot. Like, it's it's wild where you think about the stuff they do, and it's kind of like the black, Billy's in there because he set up like a pipe bomb or something.
Yeah,
and he was getting bullied by people who set off a pipe bomb. Jason was, had a prank with the football team and he didn't snitch. So he got kicked off the team. It's like you ruined your chance to go to college.
I caught it. I thought that's what it was. He hurt his leg. Because I was like, he can still play football. And then I was like, oh, okay, I see the brace over his leg.
I mean, that could have healed.
I mean, I'm taking it was an injury more than him getting, because if you're a star football player, they'll try to get you out of it in high school. I know they will.
Man, they was like, he was talking about how now I got to figure out how to work things out for you to not even to just graduate. Dad was pissed. Trini was walking around with a hoodie on, like, what's this latchkey kid just showing up and not talking to people?
Yeah,
and then it's kind of like, I keep moving around from town to town.
Don't get close.
I can't make friends. I don't like it. And it's like, oh, you got boyfriend troubles?
Oh,
you got girlfriend troubles? And she like said to, and I'm making a joke. It's like people was making that Homelander face, like, I know what you are.
Look, and that right there is the beginning of my pushback with the movie. And you actually started with Billy. I remember, I'll never forget the article I had read some guy who did, I guess, reviews wrote. And he was basically like, while I have no problem with there being a black blue ranger, did he really need to be on the spectrum? I feel like you're milking it a little with that. I'm like, all right. And then he went, to Trini. Oh, why does she has to be bi or gay, whatever it is? You know what I mean? I'm just like, what does that matter?
You know why? Because people want to go this. People miss the idea where they don't want to see those people, so they can pretend those people don't exist. And I'm like, those people existed back in the day. You just didn't have to see them because they were never on television. Mm-hmm. And I laugh now because we be having all those movies be set in the 50s and 60s. Like, well, I'm gay, but don't tell nobody. I gotta hide it. Or I'm in an interracial relationship, but I can't tell anybody. Like, now it's on Apple Plus.
Yeah.
And like the good old days that y'all miss. It's kind of like gay people existed back then. People definitely exist on the spectrum. Like, yeah, your uncle that memorized every bus schedule and had to have quarters and he used to always have 3 quarters in his pockets. You thought he was just weird.
That's you dead ass though. You right.
Yeah, like everybody knew autistic people. Like I definitely knew some. And trust me, people would have called me autistic. And I was like, no, I was just smart. But it's like, if you smart and weird, a lot of times you might just be smart and weird. Sometimes you might just be on the spectrum. It's like there are levels to the spectrum. And there's nothing wrong with representation because it's kind of like if you see somebody that, if you see yourself, it inspires you to do something. people just get mad when they got to see people that's not them. It's like, why I got to see them? It's like, we had to see you a zillion years and we lived. You see us once.
Like, damn it, I can't take it. You woke.
There's woke. I'm like, yeah, what? I'm like, just say you don't want to see nobody but white men and be done with it. And yeah, I remember hearing that. And I remember hearing that whole, because there's definitely an era where people start doing that and adding inclusion. And you know, Hollywood tend to be heavy handed because it's always kind of like, we went from showing none to we got to show more to fix it. And now we're going back to, well, I want to show them. And then I lose money and they complain. But that's neither here nor there. I remember that pushback. And I laugh at that pushback because it's kind of like, oh, you mad because the Yellow Ranger ain't Asian? Maybe you should think about how racist that was, that the Yellow Ranger was Asian, the Black Ranger was black. It was like,
yeah, that
we kind of like. I remember when that was a thing, and now you kind of look back. I'm like, yeah, that kind of seemed a little on the nose,
you know. And I do remember this. I remember this kind of vaguely, but I remember my sister she had walked past and saw me watching it because she was like, must say like 6 or 7 years older than me. She was like, oh, that's wrong that they got the Black Ranger black and, you know, Yellow Ranger. That's just why they doing it. That's wrong. And I didn't understand what she was saying at the time.
Because you're a kid. You don't
I didn't know any better. So,
I mean, I thought about it, but I didn't think strongly about it because I was at a certain age.
Yeah.
As I got older, I definitely thought about it. Especially seeing how Zach used to move. It's like, why they always got him
shucking and jiving
before he about to do a spin kick.
Shucking and jiving. Watch me dead.
Like, that's the era that they're in. But, you know, this era kind of mixes up and make it more modern. And it's wild. Name was Scott playing the Pink Ranger. I was like, it's wild. Like, how the team holding back. Oh, I was a horrible person. Anything they said about me was the truth. I remember watching the first time and they talking about, oh, my friend gave me some nudes and I shared it to some boy to say, this is what you like? And just think about how awful that was.
She was moving nasty.
That's like, ew. No wonder Zordon was like, this is what you brought me?
we ain't go. We
about to get to him, but I'm just saying, like, I just think about this whole, well, you know, I had a prank, or I'm taking care of my sick mom, and I'm worried about I come home one day she gonna die, or I'm trying to make friends. And what was do? I was sharing news. I mean, you know, that's a sex crime.
Baby, better chill out.
Benson would have been on her ass for that. Like, it's wild when you think about the whole, and they kind of like, well, you know, like, why they all mad at Kimberly? Why she cut her hair? And then they wait, and then she talk about it. I remember watching the movie theater, and I made a face, and I was like,
yeah, I was kind of like, damn, bitch, you ain't the Kimberly I remember.
But it's wild because it is something that, you know, it's a modern thing. And you can find redemption from that, but I don't know if you necessarily deserve it. Like, you could just so to say, I was young and like, you old enough to know right from wrong.
You know what's crazy? Then I'm just, you know, trying to, well, I know it's going to be a little bit different, but you know, with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, it was basically, they just friends. You don't see any other of their other friends. Mm-hmm. But this you saw, oh, okay. They had lives, they had other things going on. So I just like that little nugget of a backstory. Like, yeah, are we friends? Or are we just a group? Like, what are we right now?
And we just happen to run into each other for a reason. Then we become like, I know you, but you never knew me. Like, we was in school, we was in class for 3 years.
So when you get to that ending and then detention, it's kind of like, oh no, they homies now.
So yeah, they become a team just because the previous Power Ranger team got waxed. And
they were old and washed.
We don't know they were aliens. We don't know how old they were.
All right. I saw Bryan Cranston face good enough to know he was old.
I mean, he's an alien.
He ain't 2 years old.
You don't know how old he is.
Man, stop playing.
He an alien.
Okay.
We played Mass Effect.
True.
Yara was 18. She was 200.
We
know he's a Power Ranger. We know he's experienced. I'm not guessing ages.
Okay, I won't guess his age, but they still were washed.
No, Rita was out here like, forget this team stuff. I want to rule the world. And okay, so one of the major pushbacks in this related to the villain, but you can't talk about the villain out the hero. Like Bryan Cranston is wild in this movie because he is on this whole
scammer.
I gotta get back because y'all sent me bozos.
He wanted the rematch. Man need to get back and do it himself.
It's like this my team.
Yeah.
Basically, like if you read X-Men, there's a talk about how how X-Men used to be at Scott's team, and then it was like the Storm, Wolverine team, and people always wonder like, well, what happened? Like you first get introduced like Storm's new team when they go Krakoa and save kind of like Scott and them, but you forget to hear about. That's not the first. Like Storm wasn't the first team with the get set there. It was a whole other team that got there, got waxed. Professor X erased Scott's memory, including his brother, so he wouldn't know what happened. And it's kind of like, yes, you got a whole team got set, fighting against Rita in the Age of Dinosaurs, get waxed, and it's basically implied that Zordon is responsible for the Ice Age. Send a meteor to take out Rita.
I mean,
during the Age of the Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you being a loser and see your Yellow Ranger die in front of you and you get waxed. You just murdered a whole
man. So he did what he had to do.
So he comes back and it's this whole y'all ain't worthy, y'all ain't ready. I'm just trying to make it back. I don't care about y'all. Like I just need y'all to become Power Rangers so I can get my body back. I don't expect y'all to win because y'all bozos. And then it take for a little black boy to die for make a sacrifice. How come you ain't come back? Only one of us can come back. I'm gonna bring back Billy, and then I'm gonna act like the Brian. I'm gonna stop acting like Walter White, and I'm gonna act like Malcolm.
He was moving like Walter White, though. I hate to say it, but he was trying to pull a Lance Sullivan. He was trying to come back. He still got it.
I mean, because he got betrayed. Not just I lost to somebody I trusted. And yes, Elizabeth Banks is the former Green Ranger. And I like how Rita posted like they changed the story. Like she used to be a Green Ranger. It's like I need that power. Forget this teamwork stuff. Yeah, she was munching scenery.
Yeah. She was having a time of her life in that film.
And you could tell she was. That's the whole thing. Like everybody knew the assignment. She definitely knew the assignment. Like she was out here vamping. She waxed them the first time. Like, oh,
y'all ain't even worth it. I'm out.
I tell y'all I tell you what happened to the first team. Oh, you the Yellow Ranger? I know about Yellow Rangers. I killed the last Yellow Ranger. And it's wild when you watching this grown ass 65 million year old woman terrorizing teenagers.
I mean,
like, I'm gonna strangle you if you don't tell me where the Zeo crystal is.
I mean, yeah. Look, our Rita wouldn't have did that. She just like to laugh and be mischievous, and
then kill you anyway. Cause Zordon would respect me if I let all y'all live. Like that shit is wild. Like yes, as they say, fuck them kids. She did not give a damn about them kids.
They weren't even worthy. She walked out. She's like, fuck it.
So, and I think two other complaints. One, how they changed Goldar.
I can see it.
I get it for the movie, but I get the complaints too. Because I'm like, I guess. Like, if you want to have your monster, if you want to have a monster for the Megazord to fight.
Gotta have something for the Megazord. You
connected to Goldar, but it's like, we remember Goldar. Goldar was a G, and I always laugh when Jason was out here trying to fight him. Without his hand to hand, without his suit.
You saw how that worked out, right?
Yeah.
Washed. Waxed.
He tried. I give him credit. And he tried again, like Jason, a real one, because he fought Goldar twice without the suit. Second time to try to get the green candle for a man that ended up snatching his girl from him.
I mean, he always tried to, shoot. He thought he was the man till Tommy came. Tommy's like, it's about to.
He was the man till Tommy came.
Yeah, till Tommy came.
Like Jason is wild. In
real
life and the show, Jason was the damn man till Tommy showed up.
Tommy showed up, was like, sorry. Sorry.
Like, you just look, it is wild how that happened. And it's just wild how Austin St. John basically got forgotten, got treated like a joke. And Jason David Frank, RIP, became the Power Ranger. The Power Ranger. And the other complaint that came in the movie, and it wasn't a complaint to me, I get it. They don't become the Power Rangers until like 20 minutes before the movie's over.
Yeah, I would say 30, but you're right. Around that 30, 20-minute range, that's when it stopped popping.
I don't count credits.
All right, meaty.
I'm just saying, it's kind of like, it takes a long time for, but when they get in the when they get in the Megas, when they get in the Zords and that music start playing, it's earned because they spent the whole movie earning the right to be Power Rangers. The TV show is like five dudes, 5 kids with attitudes, and that's it. You Power Ranger. This one is kind of like, no, you got to earn this because you out here running around with a Zord. You don't know what you're doing. You going to murder somebody.
Like Zach almost did.
Zach almost did.
I'm going to wing it. I'm going to see how this thing.
Like, imagine some 14-year-old, I'm going to whip this Escalade.
He did with that.
It is a damn Zord.
He did with that white kid. I'm finna whip this hoe. Yeah.
And I will say the special effects definitely hold up for a 2017 movie. Like,
really does.
This movie looks like it spent every single cent of its $100 million because the colors are a little muted, but the suits look good. The Zords look good. The Megazord look good. Like, it's a
well done.
All things considered, it is a good looking movie. The direction is like, it's solid. It's not great.
Knock your socks off, but it's serviceable, especially if they thought they were gonna get a sequel. Yeah, this is all right entry.
And that's the thing that a lot of movies ran into. Is like, when you build in franchises, you gotta get the first one right. And you can tell the difference between a movie franchise that didn't plan on doing sequels and just got lucky to do sequels, and one where it's like, oh, we're gonna have 4 or 5 of them. It's like, you gotta have a lot of confidence in yourself. Like, if it's not signed on the dotted line that you're gonna have multiple movies, don't film like you're gonna have multiple movies. Like, you gotta make a movie that, if it stands alone, you can enjoy it. And this one basically does more or less, but it's like, it's set up for more. Like, as the spoiler alert, you see Tommy, Tommy's there. You don't know, who's gonna play Tommy. That's probably the big thing. And
they do the Ferris Bueller.
And it's been wild where it kind of been, Tommy Oliver being a woman in the second one, them happy to lose their goddamn mind.
Oh my God, they would have been, I don't want this shit. What are y'all doing to my Power Rangers? They would have been livid.
But we didn't get it. We didn't get a sequel. And then they were going to do a reboot. And then we never got that. And now they talking about doing the show. And I have no feel like Power Rangers for me is this whole thing where I'm not part of the fandom anymore. So I don't police it. Policing fandom stupid anyway. I enjoyed it when I was a teenager. I enjoy this movie. It's wild where I enjoyed watching this movie. I had no desire to watch any of the original Power Ranger movies.
Oh man, you should at least watch.
Not because I just felt like I aged out. It's the same thing like we talked about it before we start. Like cartoon, I stopped watching animated cartoons once I hit a certain age. Like all those, like I never watched X-Men, like X-Men Evolution or Wolverine X-Men. I rewatched them recently. They're good shows. They are very good shows. I didn't watch them when I was younger because I was like, it's not my X-Men. My X-Men is the Fox X-Men. What is this? Why Wolverine nice? Why is he a teacher? What is this junk? That's how I looked at it because I'm too old for this stuff like that. I never watched any of the Spider-Man cartoons that came out after. That's why people who did will tell you like we was watching garbage.
Mm-hmm. They'll tell you quick.
One thing you learn is like all those Avengers cartoons, Earth Mightiest Hero, all those Transformer cartoons. I never watched any of them because I just like it's funny for us. We went from watching cartoons to watching anime. Like we didn't watch Spider-Man anymore, but we damn sure was watching Dragon Ball Z.
Can I be honest with you? Those Earth Mightiest Heroes are pretty good.
I heard that. I see the clips.
They're pretty fucking good. I've only watched a handful, but I've been enjoying them.
From what I've seen is the kids are all right when it comes to cartoons. Like
Oh, yeah.
a lot of them were eating because you see a lot of this stuff and it's like we got spoiled because we grew up on like Batman and X-Men and Spider-Man and Exo Squad, like Gargoyles. Most of the cartoons were not like that, or like Tiny Toon Adventures.
That's
they
true.
was like regular cartoons. So when those went away, this felt like, beside watching Justice League, we saw like, we don't do that anymore.
Oh my God, you Tiny Toons Adventures. Damn. Yeah, you got me.
So it's the same way where it's kind of like if you go in a certain era, like rap.
Mm-hmm.
Rap always changes the age. It's something different about 90s rap. So if you grew up with like 90s rap, it's hard to like listen to like 20 teens rap because you could always compare it to what you saw as a teenager, and you always assume that what you see as a teenager is the best you ever had it. But it doesn't help when some of it is it's a golden age. Like that's not people saying that like nostalgia. It's like the 90s was a special time decade. It was kind of like how people might look at like the 70s.
It was a time where everybody had their lane. Everybody could do whatever they want to do. You had Outcast. You just had different styles
and everything, and like entertainment and life. Like 90s was that last thing where it's kind of like you could do anything, get a chance. Like the Tick was a hit show. Aeon Flux was like Beavis and Butthead. Aeon Flux, the Tick, like
the Max.
And you think about that, I'm like, Spar used to come on HBO, and it was HBO like a prestige cartoon. And that's insane to think about back then. Now we consider it normal.
Didn't that shit used to come on like at 9 or 11? A weird time like that?
Like 11?
Yeah.
They used to come on like 11 o'clock, like midnight.
Well, that was the time.
Watching as a teenager was almost kind of like watching ECW, watching porn. Like this felt like I used to have my friends watch it. They're like, "Where in the world is this?" And it's like, "How?" Because I had HBO.
Oh yeah, I'm coming to your house.
So yeah, they was coming to my house. They was watching this, and it's like you're a teenager watching this. It felt like you seeing Playboy. But I digress. So I just say that to say the Power Rangers is still a thing. They're still trying to make it a thing. But I would just tell people, give movies a chance,
please,
because you can't assume that you can all like. It's the whole thing where I can always catch it later. Hey, we all caught Dread later. But you're gonna get that sequel one day. You ain't never getting that Dread sequel. They've been talking about that sequel for like 6 years.
Look, man.
You ain't never getting that. You should have went and watched it when it came out.
Let's go ahead and start this movie because I'm on a time crunch today. And before we even go any further, rest in peace, Val Kilmer. That shit shook me up yesterday morning.
Same.
So we are going. This is on Netflix if you want to watch along with us. And we're playing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah, we on a time crunch because somebody got scheduled waking me up.
Oh man,
my day off. I had to get up early. I had to get up early yesterday for yoga and Pilates. I did not have to get up early today for nothing.
Oh, you really keeping up with the yoga and Pilates? I like that. I
pay $150 a month.
Oh, I don't blame you. See, I like the way you talking because I be having people come to me talking about, well, I pay this much for the gym and I ain't even going. Then won't you cancel it? No, I'm gonna get there. You go to the gym? Nah.
It's the reason why gym members, like most people, they say gyms probably get 20% capacity is people who get memberships actually use it. Planet Earth, Cenozoic era. It's wild to think about how we just brush it off. That one, people could use a time frame to figure out how things were moving back then. Then two, can you imagine seeing a fish the size of like a building in the water?
No.
Or like a roach the size of a basketball?
Man, I better get the fuck out of here with this shit.
Look at Zordon out here. Like, what happened?
Looking like Patrick Ewing playing with Orlando Magic. Oh boy.
He's making fun of people that's washed.
Well,
that's gonna be you one day.
Hey, I'm there now, so I'll be there. I'll tell you straight up.
You see the Yellow Ranger. You say, "Oh, so it's like all these Power Rangers are aliens." I'm sorry.
It's like, damn, baby, what happened?
Yeah. Rita happened.
No.
It is wild how they're aliens and they look the way they look, and Rita looks the way she looks. Like Alpha, send a meteor to my coordinates. Like if I'm going out, we all going out. Yes, I can see why you say he look wise because it's wrinkled Bryan Cranston, like he's an alien. He might be 23 for all we know.
Motherfucker look just like he did when he was in that damn desert.
Yeah, but he blue. And look at Rita showing up with a stick. Like we could have ruled the universe together. Like that, yo, dies over time.
Oh, they speaking that shit.
Like we'll die together. See, that's the whole thing. I'd rather. Yeah, we ain't rolling together, so nobody. We all dying. Oh, so they go over. So Rita turned evil because she wanted to rule the universe. Realized she was a ranger, and so I was like, no, Allah Akbar.
You know what? I'm not even Muslim, so I ain't even gonna say that. Yeah, okay.
I get to make that.
Yeah, you get to make that joke.
So it's just wild. And then into the dinosaurs.
Pretty much.
All because you couldn't handle Rita. It is wild though. Just think about dinosaurs.
Look at this. Mighty Morphin Jason would be looking at this. Is Jason in disgust?
I mean,
what are you doing, man?
Yeah, what are we going? We shaving the cow. Yeah, you do that. You try to shave Bevo. That's the whole thing. Some of those pranks involving sports teams. Yeah, what you do? We poison the cedar trees. Go Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
So you're an eco-terrorist.
Yeah.
Or it's somehow college sports that bring out the worst in people.
Yeah, this is high school though right now.
Oh, high school, yeah, especially in Texas. They be wild because it's kind of like, what else you gonna do? Join the army? Depending on someplace you live at.
The way that his dad talking, he had a full ride to go anywhere he wanted to go.
Yeah, because of football.
Yeah, I guess he was.
I'm talking about as far as the entertainment,
yeah,
police.
It looked like ain't nothing happening that night. That was like Friday or Thursday before a Friday night game.
Out here messing with.
And the cow came out. He definitely whipping this ride though.
Yeah, this ain't Tokyo Drift though.
Yeah, I don't know how far he thought he was going in that pickup. And it's a small town. Jason, we know that's you. We can go right to your house. We can pull up right to your house.
Okay, how small is the town? How many cops did they have?
I don't know, but the more I watched the film, it felt like a small community.
Mm-hmm. So he took his eyes off the surroundings. Definitely flipped that shit. Yeah, the leader of the Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's y'all leader.
And it's funny, it's like, oh, he just had to do community service. Yeah, you know he played football.
Power.
Having a black dude been an art major. He be in Guantanamo right now.
See, they get Breakfast Club vibe, pulling up the tension on a Saturday. God damn.
3 weeks later, yeah, got a damn ankle bracelet on
and a brace.
I mean, he was in a car accident.
Man, like I should have stayed in the office, man. I should have never been fucking with Pam.
Like this is not the moment to be a wise ass. I know you think it's nowhere you can rat on your friends. I acted alone. Yeah, I ain't cracking jokes. See, that's the whole thing. Teenagers never think anything serious.
Especially white teenagers.
I had scouts come to every game. You could have written your own ticket.
Man, could have been playing where? USC somewhere? Look at you now.
Angel Grove.
You playing QB1 for Zordon.
I mean, he probably more famous. Well, nobody know. He can't tell nobody.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't understand. It's like, what's it to understand? You're an asshole.
Get your ass out.
And it's out here like, you don't get it. You're right. I don't get it. Jason Scott, quarterback.
QB1, baby.
You could have been following Aaron Rodgers' legacy. He looking at it too. Look at that. He was the man.
Shit, I fucked all that up.
We seen peak in high school like some people do. It's a shame. You can understand a lot of America where you realize there's a large percentage of people who peaked in high school.
Yeah.
You can't let that go.
Oh, trust me, I know. QB1 can't even talk to a girl.
I mean, girl look like that.
Usually QB1 don't have to do shit.
Yeah, but QB1, he a humble QB1. He used to be QB1. He ain't QB1 no more. It's 3 weeks later. He off the team now. You need detention. With the latchkey kids, the kids that was on, mama on crack.
I think about this now because it was this kid we went to school with, and he would do this with the pencils. He would move them around, but at the time I didn't know what that was if he was on a spectrum or nothing. But now I think about it, maybe he was.
We all grew with a lot of
because he used to just draw. He wouldn't do no schoolwork. He would just draw the whole class.
That's why I laugh when people act like this whole people wasn't autistic till we started doing vaccines and had fluoride down. I'm like,
God,
we just didn't know what to call it. You called them special. But I dislike the fact they just treat him as kind of like normal on the spectrum. Not I'm the accountant. There's movies. If you autistic, you end up being like Batman. Oracle.
I never seen this before. Oh, I'm gonna try to shoot the fair one with QB1, and I know who he is, but I'm gonna try to punch him. But like you said, he may just be the humble, quiet.
He ain't QB1 no more.
But yeah, you got that right.
Here she go, Kimberly, and it's wild where it's kind of like Naomi Scott has a different complexion depending on what movie you see.
You notice that too. I ain't want to say it.
Because I'm looking at it, I keep forgetting, like, she is Indian. Because I saw her in Aladdin, and I saw her smile, too. I never saw Charlie's Angels. I saw clips, and I see her, and this is like, oh, she Disney girl.
She's like, what's up, girls? What we going to be doing?
Plus, it's too foul. They put it back. Water under the bridge. Let's move on. It's like, yes, we're moving on without you.
You move on without you.
And the way they set it up is like they're being mean to her, like they're the bad one.
Yeah.
The good one, like, took the picture. And it's like she used to be part of the cheerleading team. It's like, might as well not show up because we ain't rocking with you no more. And you just wonder, like, what did she do?
Yeah, why they treating her like that? You feeling sympathy for her?
Leave Kimberly alone. Then you find out it was like, oh, they was
justified.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them cut my beautiful hair off. Rock the Air Force cut.
That wasn't no Air Force cut. That was the I'm angry and I don't know what to do cut.
No, if it was angry, she'd have had a buzz cut.
Don't do that.
Show up in a mohawk.
Don't do that.
I'm talking about. I know. I've seen women that's angry. I see the haircuts they've gotten.
Yeah, she did a good job though with some bullshit ass scissors.
Well, the $9 scissors work a lot better than the $19 scissors. So they just all in their special school. So I remember when I was in high school, there was a part of school that was kind of like for. I don't know if it was for the special needs kids or the problem kids, but I remember like the lights were dimmer and everyone was like red. It's like if you don't have class over there, you don't need to be over there.
Oh yeah, we had a wing like that at our school. A wing
and
with.
In hindsight, it felt like a horror movie.
When you
think about it, it's like nobody ever go in there. I heard some stuff wrong going. Like everything about it is kind of like it's just blocked off.
Ours had it was their own wing, right? They had fucking security there. So you had like, I forgot what you had to have, like a pass or something to get through if you had classes there. But once you over there, you pretty much over there the whole day. I'm like, what the fuck? I guess, whatever.
And they just doing the best they can with limited funding now. Imagine that funding get cut. Them kids are goner.
I mean, like, look, man.
Y'all friends with the weird kid. I had tools.
I just want you.
My house. You can hang with me. I can fix your ankle bracelet.
He like,
that's how I became friends.
He like, word.
I'm gonna bribe my intelligence to be my friend. And yeah, that's what smart kids. Yeah, as a smart kid, I know exactly how that is. I do so for you, be my friend. But normally involve girls in her.
I remember my mom used to say, "You always easy to make friends," and I just wonder sometimes. What happened to me? Life?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's
It's
what
easy to make friends
you a kid.
when you're a kid
Yeah.
because you don't have all the nonsense in the way tell you why you shouldn't be friends.
I think once girls and being competitive, we know how boys try to be competitive with each other. Oh, I got the Air Force Ones before you. Yeah.
He breaking his trophies.
I mean, it's baseball trophy. Come on, man. He like shit. I'm gonna get up out of here.
You know what happened when it was hard for me to make friends?
What's that?
If you're black and you're a man and you're in science, the higher you go, the fewer people you see that look like you. That's why I didn't get in that whole discourse. People talking about the whole what happened. I'm like, depending on what path you go, the higher you go up, the less you see. It just is what it is. That for me started in high school. By the time I got to pharmacy school, I rarely saw people like me. By the time I'm now, I never see people like me. Like, if you don't join a fraternity, depending on what you do, you may not have a peer circle. Like, my peer circle is my group chat. That happened from wrestling. If I did not have that, I would have no peers. No, let me put it this way. I won't have any male peers. Certainly not any black ones.
I'm black. What the fuck you talking about?
And how did we meet?
Through wrestling.
All right, then. Thank you for proving my point. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Billy knew where he lived at. This man is like, see, that's right. Find the autistic friend with a laptop.
He just thinking he ain't working.
He the plug.
The man talking, he getting it done. Relax.
That man put a Faraday cage around it to block the signal. Like, you know how to see. That is the power of education.
Mm-hmm.
When you actually read and know how life works, the world is amazing. You can do things, and you don't like a dumbass online when you don't know. Like I said before, I'm glad I do know things. It's depressing because if you're not strong, you know you're not strong. If you're not smart, you don't necessarily know that. So that's how.
I mean, you're not wrong with that one.
Yeah, we're going like we had a discussion before. Okay, so
You're like, yo, man,
a gold mine. So yeah, so you already getting me out of trouble to get me in more trouble. Like I'm already on probation. Why are we breaking into a gold mine on Angel Grove? I was just curious to see what's going on over there. Why don't you come with me? Because you white with muscles.
I just want to van for a few hours. This shit feel weird.
Yeah, I don't know what we doing over here. It's like, yeah, this is reverse. The black kid hang with some white people. You want to check out this cave?
You're like, yo, I'm on the spectrum.
Yeah, it's a joke. See, that's the thing. I didn't get the joke. Our break doesn't work the same way as yours. See how they explain it?
Mm-hmm.
It's just I can't read humor and sarcasm. You know what? I have a good friend that's like that, and she is very functional. But I forget sometimes, and then she remind me because, like, you know, they don't get a lot of times they don't get sarcasm.
Yeah,
like, they get humor, but it's very specific humor. Like sarcasm is like you gotta be blunt and speak exactly what you say because they don't read between the lines the way that we do.
Boy, I know she was probably like looking at what Vince Vaughn crazy as some of them when he was having his run with them movies because that's all that was him being sarcastic.
Wow, he go to black. He's just out here chilling,
eating out a can,
spying on this girl, minding her business, doing on a mountain.
Hey, if you don't go home to your mama,
what is he doing and what is she doing? She
yoga.
Why is she doing yoga with the full
with the layers?
Pacific Northwest fit?
She got on like 3 or 4 layers with the Scully.
She got the Twilight fit on.
I know she's sweating like crazy up under there.
Nah, it's probably like 40 degrees.
Think so?
Yeah, it might be Northern California. Like Angel Grove, they don't say what part of California. It might be Northern California with all those trees. It look more like Washington than like SoCal.
Look at him. He can't help it.
And she out here like,
I ain't got no friends. I can do whatever I want. I'm free.
So this is what people do lived in this like
Yes.
nature.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all out there do that. I thought it was just movie nonsense.
Man, let you go back to one of them vacation spots and you live there. You be doing this shit too.
Yeah, but I grew up in Philly. We wasn't doing.
That's when
Yeah, we grew up
you
in the
move different.
city. Yeah, that's
You move
right.
different.
City vacation is you want to go to the mall, jump in no pool, jump in no water. They talk about how you know how. So I'm like, if you're from the Northeast, you black, where are you gonna learn how to swim? They wasn't letting you in the pool, and we ain't had no public pool like that. They shut it down. They ain't have enough funding. Well, you gonna take a swim class unless you had country ass cousins and you went to visit them during the summertime. Yeah, it's a good chance you didn't know how to swim until you learn, like joining the army
I ain't
or
gonna
the
hold you.
YMCA.
My black ass was a country boy, and I still wouldn't be jumping in no damn pools or no lakes.
Yeah, he's looking at Kimberly like he QB1. And she is out there just diving by herself
By herself. That's kind of crazy.
as a woman. But I guess she felt like, I know this area, ain't nobody gonna bother me. And if they do, I got my scissors.
Bless you too, sir.
Thank you. I need it. I need all the blessings I can get. Oh, got a notification. My 4K copy of Time Cop is out on delivery today.
4K Time Cop.
Yeah, I ordered that like 2 months ago.
Oh my god! But you gotta hit me on game with some of this shit now. I didn't even know they had a 4K Time Cop.
Long Kiss Goodnight. It's coming out soon.
You said this shit a couple of months ago. What happened to movies like that?
Money.
Shit. Long Kiss Goodnight.
Oh, look at Jason Scott. Sarko destroy his team, destroy his career.
Go Tigers.
I got everybody looking like I ran over the dog. Like, why don't you just go somewhere? She's like, yeah, why don't we just go somewhere together? It's like, yeah, I'm trying to go too. I'm a criminal. Like, you got it. This is wild. Like, they barely know each other. He's like, you got a car? I'm ready to leave right now.
I got a van.
I don't got no parents. It's wild how you never hear about her family. You hear about everybody else got a family.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Kimberly. Her parents probably like, I don't know about that girl.
She not.
Cyber crimes. He out here with dynamite. That's Mr. Explosive Man. You ever had friends like that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't.
I used to have this. I think it was like around 10 or 11. He liked to start fires in the woods.
That's different. We all have. Everybody know about pyromania. I'm talking about somebody that's explosives.
I ain't gonna say he was like this, but he dabbled. Where he is today, I have no idea.
Either for the military or in jail, or
He's restricted. What the fuck y'all doing there?
Yeah, why are y'all doing down there, kid? You got no liability insurance. Something happened to you, that's a wrap.
I don't mean no harm. A lot, yeah. We all 5 just coming down to this place right now. I don't see it.
This happened to be.
And then she falls. Trini falls down.
She was minding her business out here doing downward dog, and then a mountain fell.
She would have been dead too.
She rolled. All them layers she fought.
She is Pat got a nice there.
Yeah, we beating your ass, Billy.
I ain't touching that shit.
It's kids.
Yeah, I know. But I probably would. 16, 17-year-old me.
Rocks, there's the whole thing. If it ain't slimy, like the whole thing. If it's nature like rocks, geological, you touching it. If it's biological, like you see that ooze.
No, I ain't touching that shit.
See that plant, that yellow plant.
I touch it with a stick.
I ain't touching no. Like I see alien. I ain't touching. It is wild where the rock might be just as dangerous too, but you don't know it's a rock. And what's their first thing they will do? Let's break it. Yeah, Zach has no chill. Oh, Gio. We like, I want to get all of it. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely would have called a zombie apocalypse. touching and breaking shit because he's shy. They're like, oh, you don't know what it is. I'm gonna get it.
Is Zach the reason why The Walking Dead started?
Boy, probably. Don't touch this. I'm gonna touch it.
We all gonna have a rock to touch.
Yeah. If they're worth any money, no, chill out. Like their alarms, like, yeah, y'all weren't supposed to be there for a reason. That's the whole thing. My security must have set the alarm off because it's like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, who the fuck down there? I ain't giving nobody no overtime. They should have had that sound from the lighthouse going. That should be haunting me every time. Just think about it all the time.
I can't believe that used to be people's job. I can't believe how people used to live.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being a sailor back then.
No.
That's how you know people really hated black people. People used to go across the world back then on no rickety ass boats. And they like, we're gonna get these slaves.
You know, I
wouldn't do that for a bait. I wouldn't do that for fun. You can pay me enough to do that.
If you're working here for 3 months, the boat will be here, and you just gotta hope.
Hopefully, that the boat here, they all don't die.
You got enough food.
Sometimes they get lost.
You got enough food and water for 3 months, I guess.
Obeying those storms, you going into a rock.
And Billy, like, we gotta go. Jason, like, we gotta go get the girls, man.
Yeah, forget Zach.
What about the other guy?
He got us in trouble in the first place.
What about him?
They are moving too.
Yeah,
they could be driving that fast. The girls caught up with them.
Right on foot.
Yeah, that's one of those car chases that's realistic because you think they probably going like 15 miles an hour. And it's a whole thing. 40 don't seem fast if you just in 75 or 80. 40 is fast if you walking.
Yeah, true that.
40 miles will be 400. And Zach was up there like the winter damn soldier.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, these motherfuckers ain't give a shit. He ain't know he had no powers. He just took a leap of faith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the powers kicked in. They don't know it yet. You almost hit a deer going to yoga. Jesus. I was driving. All of a sudden, the deer came out of nowhere, and I slowed down. I heard a thump. Like, I thought a deer jumped on my hood. It didn't. I looked and see, but I heard like a boom. I was like, I'm just doing this for fitness. Oh, we're going to beat this train. You've seen these movies before. It's a train coming. We got it.
Like, man, not
in that car, you not.
He got the spirit of a Fast and Furious villain that I've ever saw it.
They didn't even come close.
Oh, my God.
Not even close. Like, not this whole, I almost made it. You got Tebow. That car should have blew up.
Man, it was a station wagon? Not a station wagon. It was a minivan.
Yeah. With the way it hit, it didn't like nick it. It hit full
on.
They all would have been dead.
Yeah.
The car would exploded. Power Rangers my ass. Meanwhile, Storm. So 65 million years. Reno's just in the water. And y'all out here getting some crab.
Man, y'all better not eat that crab. Y'all still gonna sell that meat.
They dead. Ain't nobody selling nothing. It went from, oh, what's this stuff? What's that smell? All the fish gone too. They all dead. They know what? That's a horror. That is a crime scene by the time that book is disappeared. Just imagine what would you even think? Like, what is that? A mermaid?
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
She just chilling in the water. And they I would have threw it back. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
She waking up. She's like, yeah, who got me tied up? And they don't realize I don't know how.
Oh shit!
I got these scars on me. I got abs all of a sudden.
I'm ready to shoot the fair one.
Oh, yeah, my brace. I don't need my brace.
I don't need my brace. What the fuck?
How Peter Parker woke up.
Pretty much.
He kind of handled that well. Like, oh, I'm Spider-Man all of a sudden. That's what happened. I guess it's like, well, Spider bit me. They said it was experimental. I guess I'm Spider-Man.
They are both like, I know we was just in a crash. What the fuck?
Yeah. How can my clothes? Like, I'm fine. Like, I made it home. It must have been a dream. It's funny how they just write stuff off. Like,
Oh
you
my
know
God.
what happened.
I mean, so I ain't that strong. Goddamn.
You strong now. He's like, oh, now they put now they putting two and two together. You better pick that coin up. Man, you wake up one day, you don't need no knee brace. Like, man, I woke up one day, I ain't need glasses anymore. I'm like, oh, I guess God likes me.
You know what? I tell people all the time, you're blessed if you don't have to wear glasses.
Yeah, my wife don't have it. I'm like, you just walk around, just can see all the time.
See everything. You don't need no help.
I couldn't do that since I was like 7.
Exactly.
You know, he didn't realize he got an 8-pack now. He breaking the damn sink.
Boy, what the fuck happened to my damn sink?
Thinking of you.
Hey, but damn, they still roast her. They still fucking with her ass.
And she's so damn mad.
Oh my God.
Boy, now you need a new phone.
Who getting you a new phone?
I don't know where she getting a new phone. Her parents.
Imagine you go see your.
I'm gonna break your wrist.
Being a bully got to be taxing. Like, I'm gonna go pick with him today. You don't get tired, bro?
I'm glad I have to worry about that. Somebody tried me one day. They learn.
This is before you got the height?
Yeah.
Nah, I figured.
Okay. He's like, I'm gonna break your wrist.
He looking at him like, what are you doing?
Gave himself CTE.
Oh my God.
They look at him like, oh, you saw he beat his ass. I'm like, he beat his ass.
Like, oh, oh shit.
The pavement, as Arnold Schwarzenegger said, twins, the pavement was his enemy. I did nothing.
Oh, look, Billy got the hose down. He don't know what to do. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, he literally don't know what to do. We got hit by a train. We standing here. I broke my phone. I can't remember getting home.
Is this heaven?
Not in high school.
Right.
He out here telling the story. Imagine you used to be the nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That happened to me once.
Man, like, I ain't about no violence, man.
I hated it. No, because I moved from Philly to Jersey, so I didn't know anybody until like 11th grade. Then 12th grade, I was like, you know what? I ain't trying to worry about meeting people. I start showing up to school, white T-shirt and jeans.
Damn thug.
The jail, that basically the jail fit. I was just like, I don't feel like thinking about clothes anymore. I just want it simple. They was like, why are you dressed like you just got out? I was like, because it's comfortable.
Because I did. I'm a good.
I do what I do what I want.
Yeah, that sound like the answer you would give.
It was. I wasn't trying to be nothing. It was comfortable.
I get it.
Or the funniest thing is when you don't try to be cool, you become super cool.
Yeah, that is true. That's definitely true. When you don't want that attention, you get the attention.
You better pick up some power coins. You out here bubbling that chili.
Yeah. Y'all picked up things with y'all. They don't need to know what's going on.
What the hell happened?
Man, what the fuck shit popping?
I had destroyed all that's overheating all the food. It's like, yeah, them damn coins change your lives. We gonna go back. I ain't go back to that cave.
What I need to go back there for?
I might turn into a monster.
I'm good right where I'm at.
Oh, this boat cave in here. Oh, she down there. It's just straight. As you would say, I know it smells crazy in there.
Oh man, I was gonna save that, but I know it do. That's what made me look at me. He said, "Shit, smell."
Yeah, smelling sour fishing boat that holds tons of dead fish doesn't smell so good. So all that fish died. That's how evil Rita is. Just murdering life.
That's crazy.
Be like that sometimes. I'm gonna go down there by myself. No, I ain't going down there by myself.
I need some backup. Somebody come down here with me.
See you next time.
Hey, let me ask you, do you remember the movie trope where the overzealous 90s security guard that like he just like he feels like he wanted to be a cop, but he just works security? They used to always have him in movies.
Yeah, call it the Batman Returns principle. They took it out. After this station wagon, I don't know nothing. Let's keep going. And they already there. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to find some gold. Exactly. I'm trying to get paid because my mama might be dead tomorrow. So I need to have my trust fund ready.
I need some money.
Yeah, Zach is definitely like, oh, YOLO. Like, yeah, Zach. Like, yup. You still go to Angel Grove? You like, sometimes.
Yo, the fact that I know too many people who they will say sometimes is insane.
Yeah, I do feel like that too. And I'll be like,
what you doing every whole day?
You don't have to go to school every maybe because I was raised the way I was raised and I like school. I couldn't fathom
man, I'll get my ass
not going to school.
I'll get my ass whooped. The only time that stopped was my senior year, where my parents were like, it's on you.
It never stopped.
For me,
how come you ain't in school? You better you better be sick, because otherwise, why are you not in school? They just climb that mountain.
They're like, bitch, are you crazy? What's wrong with you?
Trini mad at the world. That's why she got.
She like, just talk to me. She said, nah, I heard about you. I know how you get down.
Yeah, she's like, I ain't trying to talk. They're like, I'd rather jump over a cliff than talk to you people.
Now, I wonder, was that her first time doing it, or she had already did it? I'm crazy too.
She figured if I could climb this mountain, I can do this. And it's like, and they all looking at here like, see, kids like they don't know what they don't know what they can't do, so they're just doing it. Yeah, stop! I got her ass.
I got her.
Yeah, let's jump with me. He like, huh? See, this whole thing. Like, I'm gonna jump across. He went from I don't know to I'm gonna jump with. See the stupid stuff we do over a girl.
Just in general, as kids.
In general, as kids, adults, everything.
Wow, we jumping.
As we said, I swear to God, Spider-Man, both the cartoon and the first movie, set us back for decades.
I knew you would be there for me, Peter. Bitch, how?
Because you here. What if I wasn't? No! And of course, they leaving Billy by himself, the autistic black boy.
I try to figure this shit out.
Knowing he need assistance. See, now he thinking all the parameters and stuff. And they just laugh. Oh, he got powers. He fine with his little puffy jacket on. Yeah, it got to be Northern California. They got too many layers for it to be Southern California. He do it too. I like how they got the slow-mo jump. He did that tight-ass jeans too.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're like, oh shit, he gonna make it?
Yeah, I thought he wasn't gonna make it at first.
And he was short, but he made it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did it. And then what are you gonna do? Celebrate TR live. I laughed my ass off in the movie theater when this happened. I know he ain't died, but you know what's funny about it? You know he ain't died here, but he ended up dying later in the movie.
Yeah, come on, man. That wasn't funny, man.
Billy kept going through it. Why they had that boy going through it all the time?
Yeah, I ain't like that, man. Let somebody else go through it.
All right, it's something down here. Yeah, Trini is like, I don't know what is wrong with you.
She like,
I don't know y'all like that.
She like people, yuck.
Basically, they all just jumping there. Like if Billy did it.
She wanted to. She's like, oh no, I can't. She doing a Kanye not smiling thing, like, oh, I want to smile.
You're like, can I get a sip of water? Oh, here she go, betraying a fellow woman for the patriarchy. Oh, can I get some water?
She moving like Kimberly Wood move.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry.
This
for what?
I'm gonna betray this.
Oh my God.
Cause I want to hang with the boys. Yeah, I learned that watching SmackDown. That's when I first learned how patriarchy worked. That Jeff Jarrett China feud. Nah, they out here falling in the water. Yeah, you like this Breakfast Club stuff. No, people don't realize Jeff Jarrett was on his whole women belong in the kitchen barefoot, not wrestling ring.
Get in the kitchen.
And we're putting women in the figure four each week on SmackDown. And Cindy Margolis was on UPN with a show. So she was showing up on SmackDown promoting the show. And for whatever reason, Ivory asked to come in the ring and basically like, oh, you like doing Playboy poses? Use Miss Internet, model. Why don't you pose like this? Lay down. Huh? Lay down, bitch. Like, lay down, I'm going to make you lay down.
Oh, shit.
Why did she have her lay down? So Jeff Jarrett could come in and put her in the figure four.
Oh, wow.
And you know what Ivory got out of that?
What did she get?
For putting a beautiful woman that sells sex appeal in her place, she also got put in a figure four by Jeff Jarrett.
Good
the
Lord.
little more story is the patriarchy will never save you. And I hope you women realize that. But we know with this current election, they did not, and now they paying. And they are hard swimming in this water, boy.
Y'all on turn to Aquaman? Y'all holding your breath for a really long time.
They jumped over a cliff. I don't think breathing's a problem anymore.
I guess. I'm just saying.
They are Power Rangers now.
I mean, his lungs got filled up when Rita threw his ass down there, but he seemed...
Oh, no. Rita blasted his ass. So this that water from the abyss. It's just wild. Like, I didn't appreciate that movie until I recently watched it. Like, James Cameron was a damn genius.
Still is.
Yeah, it still is. Like, I gotta wait for technology to catch up for what I want to do. Yeah, this movie is filmed rather well considering it's like a Power Ranger movie.
Yes. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. Some of these shots are just gorgeous.
And they take their time with stuff. That's what I like. Because it's kind of like, yeah, this will be amazing. Why is this water doing this? Why am I able to breathe? And these are teenagers. Like 2 days ago, they were normal teenagers. They got hit by a train, and now they got superpowers.
And the upside down.
Yeah, it's the upside down. I try to watch the Stranger Things. I watched like the first season, like first 5-6 episodes.
Yeah, you really gotta get it. I think personally, after like somewhere in the mid-second season, that's when it really got popping.
Oh, okay. Now where are we? How you gonna? You hope you're able to get back home.
Exactly.
But you don't think about that stuff when you're teenagers. You just wing it.
I know. I'm gonna tell you the wildest shit I did one time when we did. We all got up one Saturday morning, and we always said we was just gonna walk the railroad track. We was just gonna keep walking just to see what happened. We walked that bitch all fucking day. I don't know where the fuck we actually ended up until we turned around, but I know my ass ain't get home till like almost close to 10. And when I say my mama was hooping and hollering, she was hooping and hollering.
Yeah.
Where you been? You supposed to be home.
You know, you keep thinking you're going to hit the end of the preserve. Let me tell you, brother, there ain't no end of the preserve. Yeah. It's Lawrence Fishburne said the predator. He just walking on.
Yeah, I was just walking. You wanted to know.
I mean, that's the curiosity that you can afford as a teenager. That's the thing that you lose when you're an adult because bills get in the way.
Yeah, the fact that we took the whole Saturday and did that shit. It's crazy.
And now I got to do this.
I got
grass and do all
Yep.
Or I might have an all Saturday. I'm going to sit on the couch and watch
Netflix. Watch a football or watch the movie.
I'll explore more. All this. So they found a spaceship.
I ain't going in that bitch. Teenager me probably would, but
I mean, teenager superpower me is definitely, damn well.
Actually,
you just told me that story. Like, I ain't going in that bitch. Yes, you would.
Yeah, that's why I said I had to correct myself. But actually, I'm correcting myself now. I might go up in there, y'all. Take me with y'all.
I don't want you taking me with you because the whole thing is like you come to Earth, you might be a trafficker. Why you got a spaceship and you coming to ghetto ass Earth?
That's what I'm saying, man. Get me out the ghetto, man. I know it's up something better up there. Let me go.
And not for you, they.
Shit.
You gonna be a pet.
Oh no, not a damn pet.
You're gonna at least look at this Q mind I got.
Come on, man.
You know, if you speak the language, they gonna be laughing at you. Don't know what they say.
They gonna be talking like Aegis was in Star Trek.
Yeah, hope the food edible. Or if they know you gotta eat.
Man, I got some water up here.
Here you go. You mind your business.
I don't know. I hope y'all don't think these are hiding spots.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. On a ship you don't know nothing about, I guess.
Well, where are they supposed to hide?
Let me just tell you. Exactly. Get your ass out here.
Bill Hader's outfit's hilarious. I've been waiting 65 million years. Like, where you going? I'm trying to talk to you. You man out here getting
dog walk. by Alpha.
A 2-foot robot.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. They would have beat the brakes off of old Alpha though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this new Alpha, you dragging him along like I've been waiting all this time. He is animated very well.
Yeah.
Like it's wild. Like I know this movie ain't 20 years old, but this movie is like 8 years old. You know, I know you don't like making a Netflix joke. This movie would have had double the budget on Netflix and look horrible. And we've been asking why.
Look, man, I'm starting to have questions about Netflix, but I'm gonna let it be.
Money laundering. Apple do it for ego. They just out here like we just bored. We ain't trying to make no money.
But there's just so much good shit on Apple.
Yeah, but it's like severance costing like we spent a couple $100 million. I can see where the money is going. Y'all really got to spend all that money on that show, but they got the money. They ain't my money. I don't care. Netflix.
I don't know about this.
Money laundering because Netflix like we ain't broke like y'all. We double our subscriptions and we cut y'all off. Y'all can't share your password and our numbers increase. They're like we making money so we can do goofy shit like that. I'm a talking robot. You can trust me. Oh, that's all you gotta say.
No, that's all right.
Of course, Billy already know what to do. Yeah, step into the fan. They might vaporize your ass.
That man, damn, Billy got on the Vans.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You could be autistic and still have drip. Yeah, step on these panels.
Okay.
You can trust me.
Treaty like she here begrudgingly. She like, I guess. I don't know none of y'all.
Yeah, you drag me here. I didn't want to be around here with you.
Like, watch Billy when Billy gonna have that Riz when he get up there.
Come on, Jason.
With Jason now. Shit. I said Billy. Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
Who woke me?
Skylar.
Like, where are we? Last time I saw a rock fell on me. Where's Rita? It's the crystal safe. Where's my mess?
Where's my body? What's going on?
Can we still cook?
Where's Jesse?
Basically, like you died, so I sent your essence into the ship. Like the ship is on. The power coins finally returned to the ship. Nah, y'all ain't going nowhere. I got questions. Like, where are the coins? Where are the Rangers? He was like, what is this mint you got me, these bozos?
Come forward.
You know what? He is talking about the Rangers, how people used to talk about NXT 2.0 when it first started.
Yeah.
What's this? Who the fuck is Brock Breaker?
Carmelo Hayes. Ugh.
Why Trick don't wear a shirt? I said the same thing. You need to tell me the fate of universes of these toddlers.
And truth be told, the little dirty secret nobody ever want to talk about is I remember how y'all used to talk about Trick, but we'll save that conversation for another day.
Mm-hmm. You already know. The morphing grid's never wrong. I guess. Why is that got all those rings?
Good question.
Teenagers, but these teenagers. These teenagers are the Power Rangers, I guess.
They have to be, I guess.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh. That's how he's treating the Chargers. I guess I'm going to do something. Don't let me down, Justin Herbert. You're the Red Ranger now.
Good luck.
The Power Rangers.
Yes, you are the Power Rangers.
And it's wild where it's kind of like you're talking to a wall. And he out here over-explaining.
Billy, stop.
This image tells the history. Like the Power Rangers were a team that protected. Like he already broke down what was happening. See, one step ahead because they ain't being held back. The Zeo crystal, a magic crystal, just had a piece of crystal. A meteor had a piece of crystal buried inside it. Zordon team defend the crystal here in the Age of Groves. Yeah, now you gotta pick up the work I left off. I got trigonometry.
Right?
I was
Man, I got.
save the world.
Hey, I know we wouldn't know, but I thought about this shit. Do they still? Do they still have home ec in high school? They don't do that shit no more.
Complain about it.
That's what I figured.
They didn't have home ec when I went to high school. In my high school.
I know we had it in ours.
Yeah, we didn't have it in ours. So it's starting to go out then, depending on what school you went to. Yeah, it's a lot of talk about stuff they used to have and used to do. Like, what did you showing me? Like, I got wet wedgie. I got shoes on. Yeah. I ain't trying to word. Well, if you don't, this was gonna happen to your ass.
Yeah, this is a small town.
It's some damn T2 judgment. They said, you want to see how the world is?
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, Zordon is he like Batman. I don't got time to be nice. This is a war. Hey, get you ready. Imagine somebody like, nah, I'm going home. Word.
Just have some of the finest blue crystal there is.
There ain't no nightmares the future. She did it to me. She gonna do it to y'all. I knew how to fight. She did it to me. Rita Repulsa. Imagine. So maybe names mean something different. But I'm just laughing like Rita Repulsa, the Green Ranger. It's like that name they kind of throw you off. But it's like, yes, names mean different things in different languages. As John Cena pointed out in Transformers, they call it Decepticons. It's like maybe it means something different on Cybertron.
Yeah, maybe.
But he was kind of like, y'all sure? Yeah. We get the internet. That's all y'all think about. Don't leave. Don't leave. I'm stuck in this damn wall, dude. Zordon's like, so they woke Zordon. They found out what the point of the Power Rangers are. They don't know how to process this. Zordon doesn't know how to process. Kind of like, I got these bozos.
Because it's you, just
Ranger, you're the leader.
You are the leader. And the Red Ranger.
Rita was a ranger too, and my friend. But she betrayed me. Did she want more power? She realized he was an asshole. Wait, where'd she find that stick at? It was on mission. She was like, you know what?
Hey, can I ask you a question?
You can be the leader. Sure, you ask whatever question you want.
How does Zordon come out speaking English? Last time we saw him, he's going.
They found the English matrix in the computer to translate.
Okay.
A permanent language called English. They said it in the movie.
Okay, I might have missed it.
Yeah, you did miss it.
I'm just saying. I get Alpha speaking English, but
yes, they've been there 65 million years, so he was able to download English language.
They won't leave him without him. They were like, man, we got to wait.
Her name is Dee Dee. I love how they keep calling her Dee Dee.
It's Trini.
I've been Angel Grove for a year. You didn't recognize me, huh? Because I ain't cool like you.
Good talk.
Yeah, I know what you are.
Stop.
That's why you wasn't hanging with them, huh? No, I was making the Van Damme double impact face.
Please don't.
Yeah, it's a slang that we can't. And it's wild how some people talking about, I'm glad we ain't woke no more. I get to call people the R word, the F word again. I was like, that's what you was waiting on? You can't afford a house, but you can slur people now?
I mean, if you Shahid, all you got to do it. Never mind. Let me shut up.
You look like me?
Because the bad thing, my group chat now do that to each other. I'm like, man, I should have. Somebody said, why he do that? I said, do you remember the movie? No. Okay, I said, watch the movie, then go back to me. Come back to me. Then he came back. Oh, I see why. I said it's just easier.
Yeah. When you want to get your point across.
Yeah, pretty much.
While being inclusive. See, you can make jokes if you have skill.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
And then, like, I guess we got to go back.
Man, damn. This got to be rough, though, seeing your mom going down. You getting the crackers and cookies. You got to give them something better than that, boy.
Yeah, that's what all them pills are for.
Shit. Why you take the cookies away?
And where daddy at?
He probably bounced a minute ago.
All these people already got a mom or dad. Because you don't see Billy dad, you hear Billy mom. You don't see Jason's mom. The only people that got both set of parents is Trini.
Yeah. She like, you going to school? You heard me ask you a question. He ignored her. Then her mom, boy, Jesus. She a lot.
Yeah. She like a stepmom.
Now that you say that,
Yeah.
possible.
Or either that, them dad genes was undefeated. Got Viltrumite genes. Me and 4 kids from Angerville found spaceship buried on the ground. And see, she telling the truth.
Uh-huh.
And they looking at her like, see, that's what I'm talking about. She always an asshole.
So I'm pretty sure I'm a superhero. You're gonna piss in this cup.
Yeah, I think
No, that's a mother.
that shit. Yeah, okay.
That's a mother. Ain't no stepmom doing that shit.
They white, they are.
I don't think so. You brought this back to show me in my face that I screwed up.
What you learn from this, son? The frame, the engine still run. This will be yours. You want it?
You're gonna need a ride. You ain't going nowhere.
Especially these days. Yeah, give me that 300,000-mile car.
Shit, I fixed that bitch back up. Give me the A and B.
I ain't trying to. I see how much cars cost.
But you give me a hard time about the Pinto.
Cause that's just nonsense.
It's gonna be beautiful now. God damn, he had to take my main teeth out.
I need that gold. I can smell when a bitch shine. That's Rita right now.
She acting like Pookie right now. She be calling me.
Goldar's coming. Goldar. I need Goldar. Yeah, Rita's on that.
She on the fix.
I know what a motherfucking shining right there. Let me reach in your damn mouth.
She can smell the gold.
Crystal, I take the universe. She was on that Venom shit. Like, oh, I got something for you. You want to see my Goldar? See, open her mouth, broke his damn neck, and popped that tooth out. Yeah, this was PG-13, but barely. Not the way Rita was moving.
Yeah, once she came in, it could have been a little bit different.
I remember that. It's my movie, the R-rated Power Ranger movie. Like, yeah, I saw. It was Jason killing Scorpion on YouTube. I mean, Tommy killing Scorpion on YouTube. I don't even see the Green Ranger decapitating folks.
Yeah, now
those skits they used to, those skits they used to have on YouTube.
Yeah.
What happened if you fought Kratos for that nonsense? And then they actually got Jason Frank to do one. He out here murdered Scorpion, and it took there. I got the Zeo Crystal, man. He took that helmet off. He was mean monkey. Yeah, I'm more for only in the shower.
Nasty ass.
Standard circle is a team. You can easily connect the morphin. Yeah. Why you worry about the morphin so fast, Zordon? You on the well, Rita gonna be here in 11 days, so yeah.
Y'all need to get me out here.
You got armor. Why don't you just get the armor? Like, you already got the armor. You gotta earn it. I like the whole thing is like the power is there. You just gotta learn how to use it.
Yeah, to connect to each other. Y'all
basically what Iron Man was doing to Spider-Man, except for this whole, I need the suit. If you need the suit, then you don't deserve the suit.
Yeah, he had to kick it real to him.
So go rock in your pajamas. All right, I'm going to give you a better one at the end. Learn your lesson because you didn't listen to me. I mean, I don't blame Spider-Man. He feel like Iron Man was not listening to him. Like, yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm multitask kid. I called the FBI. You out here fucking up.
Did it work? No, you don't see no armor around you, do you?
Very disturbing. This might take some time. It's like my other team figured out like 5 minutes. If they can have more who's what to do, they'll have to train without armor. It's gonna be painful. I mean, yeah. Well.
They'll be all right.
Take them out of the pit.
I'm like, the what? Excuse me, sir. Y'all got a pit in here?
You ever play? Yeah. You know, I used to play tech football without pads. You realize how insane that is when you're an adult.
Look,
we used to do that goofy shit.
Yes. And thing was the funniest thing ever. Coming in the house scratching.
Scratching, hurting. Yeah. You realize you start getting a certain age, you can't do it anymore when you got home and it wasn't as fun, it's like I need an ice bath.
Man, once I bought my own pair of shoes, I knew I was y'all can have it. I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that.
Buddies out there getting that work. It's like you lucky they got powers. Otherwise, you breaking the damn sternum.
Jesus.
You put Zack square in the chest.
And let me tell you something. These putties a little different.
Yeah,
Oh man, if y'all don't,
we're way past that.
I don't even need to be a Power Ranger. I will punch one of them motherfuckers in the face.
That was just wild. Like,
All they did was dance around. They didn't even.
What if you the Foot Clan but worse?
They didn't even fight. They just kind of like danced around in front of you.
Oh, I know they like that. Why she choking them out?
She mad.
Yeah, I didn't want to be here in the first place.
Oh my God, Alpha.
I forgot them hands.
Pretty much.
I know Zordon was like 11 days, huh? Just like Armageddon. You got to train out to be astronauts in a week.
Look at Billy. Billy got that hands too.
Yeah, he focused. I won't be home too late now. They all.
Oh yeah, she eating good. I saw he had 2-3 glasses. She must be getting her strength back. God damn.
So now, during the day you go to school, and after school you getting beat up by holograms.
Hologram putties.
You gonna hit a hologram in the nuts.
That's crazy.
It's crossing out how many days they got, and how they learn their skills. So now they kind of friends.
It's like, bitch, you better get off my shit.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, like I got moves. And see, all of these little 80s, 90s montages used to do works because it's making you care about them. It's like, why would these strangers care about each other?
They building bonds, relationships now. Even within a 2-hour movie, it's short, but they're still doing it.
That's what it works. Oh, I'm gonna teach you how to do suplexes.
Like you goddamn Taz.
It worked, and I give them credit. The montages work because if I ain't no, because it's kind of like ain't nowhere in the world Billy's hanging with Jason at all. And now they all. I can see Billy hitting with Kimberly. I mean, I can see Jason hitting with Kimberly. Trina ain't hang with none of them.
Saw the way
as we saw.
She was acting distant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he probably. You know why? I heard about you. Kimberly's gonna call me a homo. I heard how you move sharing nudes.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like she kind of had an idea.
So the girls know. The guys probably
don't know.
So the location was lost. Billy, you listen to me. Yeah, he tried to figure out where the location was. See Billy out here. See him being smart got him in trouble. Oh, he swear he's Spider-Man, huh? I know his parents are like, oh, he just...
His mom? Oh, he got a mother. His dad died.
Oh. You can still say parent.
Parent.
Mom get to do both, as we say. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme hit when it's warm.
It
I
do.
prefer Shipley's. Krispy Kreme has had good glaze, but Shipley's has good everything.
Yes.
They keep on this funeral, these series of murders. They can't figure out what happened. Angel Grove's gold killer. They snatched it out gold tooth.
Man, eating that cereal like he ain't ate in the long ass time. He got out of jail.
He probably got fast metabolism. He a Power Ranger now.
That may be true.
Maybe like 10,000 nuclear weapons going off. They found a Zeo crystal. I mean, while we get the armor on, yes, I see you busting your asses. I'm gonna show you something. If you found the armor thing, this is what you get the rock. It's gonna change your life. See, Alpha know how they move. It's how like gotta give them something.
Oh, y'all want these rides, huh?
Yeah, I want that. The Zords, most powerful. Yeah, based off the most powerful organism on the planet, the dinosaurs.
I'm like, well, why they moving when we came in here? What the fuck is going on? Who in there?
Nobody. It's like I walk by my thermostat, it turn on. It's called motion sensor. Smart ass. Who in there? It's a damn Zord.
All right, you know exactly what I mean.
Man, I look at my watch, the screen to turn on. I'm sure a damn Zord can figure it out too. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get back to train. I want to rock one of those. And here goes Zach is like,
I'm finna whip this hoe.
I'm gonna do it now. Like, I know he a teenager. I'm like, are you insane?
I might say, fuck what you heard. He taking that shit for a ride. I almost about to kill some people though.
Marvel versus Capcom 2 ass. I'm gonna take you for.
Can you imagine the people calling the police talking about what they saw?
A robot saber tooth tiger hit me. And like we all got a serial killer now. You know what?
They telling it on the mountain right now.
That week Angel Grove probably traumatized you. You went from having a serial killer to Goldar showing up, a gold monster with wings, and some evil green lady at the Krispy Kreme fighting robot dinosaurs. How you gonna explain that to somebody?
Just like you did.
This ain't the MCU where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we used to that now. It's like that's. Yeah, I'm from Angel Grove. I heard about y'all. Man, National Guard showed up the next day. Yeah, he got a boss man and slugged him. Yeah, the True Colors came out now.
What's up? What's up? Get off me.
He's like, I want to see y'all fight. We supposed to be friends. Let's stop fighting. And they look at him like, huh? What's that?
Man, what the fuck?
Yes, of course. Billy be the first one with the armor. I like the suits.
Oh, I love the suits.
Yeah, I look well. It don't look. I'm like, what were they supposed to look like? Y'all wanted him to look like Captain America looked in the Avengers, didn't you?
Oh, I don't like that shit.
The big pajama top he had on.
You know, I think that's the most universal thing of everything that everybody can talk about the MCU that we all can agree on. That
because what the
he looks.
Nobody noticed that. And you can't say you didn't know because I saw he was rocking in Captain America, and I saw he was rocking in Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it did. I got what they were going with it, but it just looked crazy.
No, I don't get what they was going with. That shit look. How you gonna get a downgrade?
Look, man.
This is what we found in the closet.
It was the first Avengers movie, so.
But we had Captain America movie. We saw. No.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, you morph? Do it again.
Show me.
Do it again. Oh, you can't take your ass home. Yeah. Oh, you morph, huh? Yeah. I remember first time I dunked. It took me time to do it again though. Yeah, so wow, I can't believe I actually be able to dunk a basketball in a regulation court.
Oh yeah, tall ass motherfucker. You better be able to dunk.
I'm only 6'8". That's not tall for basketball.
You only what 6 what?
6 even.
Well, you tall as stuff. You be all right.
How many 6-footers you know dunking basketballs? Not 6'4", not 6'3", 6 even.
Not too many.
All right then.
But you
can't what? What is Zordon? If it's dumb kids, the more so you come back to life. Yeah, it's my job because y'all can't do it. That's what it's about. You don't even care about us. It's only been about protecting the crystal. If you can't do it, I'll do it. They don't unless me and my team. She will dig up the crystal. Life on Earth will die. Y'all had y'all chance. We need you. Cause you so successful some of the last time. That's why we here now. Oh, he talking that shit.
Yeah.
I hope he's gonna find the real Rangers. Those who are worthy, not you bozos.
That man talking crazy.
Jason, you need to get me out this wall. You need me out this wall.
Get me out of here, Jason.
Your team's dead. You're just as scared as we are. Jay, don't you turn your back on me.
Hey, Jason.
I'll be right. Oh, man, somebody come in here. They didn't call security the moment she came in here, white or not.
They had to call security on her?
Yes. They ended up doing it. It wouldn't have took this long. It wouldn't have took as long as it took. So is her looking like that? No, she's smelling like a dumpster.
God bless their heart. They did whatever they could to make Elizabeth Banks look horrid.
I mean, she's still Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah, you could just see it like, yeah, I see what y'all were going with.
Y'all be trying.
Yeah, I give them credit.
Oh, yeah, she hit that button, too.
She was like, I'm white, and I know this lady white in front of me, but something is off here.
And I'm trying to think. She used to be a Power Ranger?
Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Somebody told her the truth about it. You knew that Power Rangers bullshit, right?
Yeah, I felt bad that Charlie's Angels didn't work out.
Right?
But then I went the whole, y'all want to see women. It's like, no, it wasn't that. Because we see a woman. Although it's kind of like, on one hand, you can easily dismiss that. But then you see how the MCU's been since the end game. It's like, I saw how, not even just the Marvels. I saw y'all talk about Black Widow and Miss Marvel. And even how y'all was talking about how, and we ain't going to talk about She-Hulk. Like,
ugh. Let's really not talk about that.
I need more gold. We gonna get it again because when Ironheart dropped, we're Tony Stark yet.
I'm gonna be clapping back once that comes back.
What's this woke shit? Well, I'm surprised. Why did she put spitters on the Iron Man suit? I'm like, not with that discourse. Oh, he put the shotgun. I'm like, why did not?
Oh, he pulled it. He pulled the hammer out on her ass.
Hey, I've been in enough Rolex stores to know that's how they move too. That's the first store I saw in the mall. They had armed guards in front of the damn store. I'm like, oh, so y'all ain't playing, huh? Ain't nobody just gonna run in here with a sledgehammer and talk about I'm taking your shit. But Rita is.
She's like, all right, enough with that makeup shit. I ain't putting all that shit back on.
No, I got a little gold there.
Yeah, I got a little something on my forehead, but I ain't doing all that other shit.
Yeah, she did the Jennifer Lawrence. Man, I don't need to be I don't need to have that makeup all the time, do I? I'm famous now.
I'm surprised they ain't. Well, who knows?
You surprised what? They ain't have her come back?
Yeah,
I think she busy.
Yeah, she busy. She definitely busy. But I'm just saying.
More than likely. They don't. That's the thing. When people think of Mystique, they don't want Jennifer Lawrence.
True.
I don't want to do it no more.
I'm just surprised that. Well, I don't know the conversations that happen back. So let me shut up. I don't know what's going on.
You notice how they focus on the old X-Men and not the younger X-Men, right?
That's true.
Yeah, it's the reason for that.
For now,
wow. It's wild though how people love First Class and Days of Future Past. But like, nah, I want to see old OG Cyclops. Oh, you don't know each other. That's why we can't morph. Ah, shit. Truth gonna come out now. Let's do this for real. We gotta talk. I'm Zach. I'm a Power Ranger, like it's AA. Hi, Zach. My mama's sick, so I'll take care of her.
yeah, remain wholesome, man.
I live in a mobile home, just me and my mom. My mom's the best. Yeah, he loves his mama.
Mom's the best. Should be at home with her right now, boy.
She's sick. I do what I can. His little thing. One day I get afraid. I come home one day, she gonna be gone. That's a horrible feeling to have.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm afraid she can't make it. Like he just out here carrying the load. That's why he's not at school all the time.
Somebody got to bring money in.
You imagine how many kids got to deal with that?
A lot.
Yeah, you pick yourself up by your bootstrap. Bitch, I ain't got boots.
I barely got laces.
I saw him take care of my mama. So.
I think being with you guys is good for me.
Yeah, let's tell our secrets. Yeah, Kimberly, like, you don't want to hear my secret. I like country music.
I love country music.
I like some of it.
Oh, I figured you would.
I don't really listen on a regular basis, though.
Yeah, but I know some days you be sitting there singing some.
No, I don't do that. Don't go there.
Dixie Chicks.
Why were you in detention? I blew up my lunchbox.
What?
I'm bored. I mean,
Accident.
In detention, yeah. I don't know what he was trying to do beforehand.
Kimberly, yeah, what's up? She like, tell it, bitch.
You skip me.
Oh, not tonight. Skip me.
Tonight, huh? Word. Why don't you tell us who you really are? Because everyone knows exactly who I am. Like, what about you, crazy girl? I can tell you anything, you have to believe me because you don't know nothing about me. You one of them. You know, she a famous musician, Becky G.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the new girl, always. 3 schools in 3 years. I only had to do that once.
How was it going to the new school?
I don't recommend it.
How old were you, first of all?
I was like 14.
Shit.
Like boyfriend trouble? Yeah, boyfriend.
Girlfriend trouble?
They look at it like word boyfriend, huh? Yeah, he knew too. He clocked the ass. Girlfriend troubles? Yeah,
She's like, don't talk about that.
My family normal. I don't know how they can handle me.
Yeah, she brushed past
normal.
that. So basically, they tackled it here for you. If you get it, you get it.
Like they believe in labels. They like for me to dress differently. It's like, yeah. Basically, kind of like I'm pansexual.
Yes,
I'm different.
You right. Damn it, Shahid, you right. They did. I do remember.
Kind of saying, like, you know.
No, but now I do remember. People, this is where the woke shit started, because this is where they said, "Oh, it was trying to be too woke," and this is this is like the beginning of it.
Yeah, you know the whole thing. Because basically, it's kind of like the Power Rate is too wholesome a brand for her to say I'm gay. Even though it's 2017, we should have been fine by that now. But keep in mind, it was a big deal when we start having like gay wrestlers.
Yeah,
and it's only been women. Like it's you barely heard from men. Like men would come out for Pride, but it's kind of like blinky, you miss it. Like they didn't talk about it a lot. But it's a big deal when they talk about with the women.
Yeah, because I think the only one, did Canyon come out when he was? Yeah, he did come out when he was wrestling, didn't he?
No, he came out after.
Okay.
It was rumored. That's what kind of people thought about it. So they started treating him like trash. But it was like, it was no mainstream men. He came up. Oh, you Zord our new team?
She came up sweating or whatever.
Came in the crib. Oh, you got some fight. You got some fight, huh?
Delightful.
Boy, it was a word I would have used if just like the 90s.
Please don't.
If you go morph, you'd be having a different conversation, but you can't. Oh, Yellow Ranger. I killed the Yellow Ranger before. Did I kill you?
I'm like, once she stop abusing that child.
Yeah, he just glossed on the fact Rita was out here giving hands to the teenagers. Oh, you want your armor? You want to see what armor look like? I got armor. Like, boy, she like, you ain't ready for this. Rita was out. Oh, I you know what? I give Trina credit. She was fighting.
Yeah, she was fighting.
You hurt me. You're so strong. I'm just kidding.
I need to know what happened when the parents came home. Like, what the fuck went on in this house?
You saw her fixing the wall, but like, I wonder if she told her parents that she a Power Ranger.
No, can't tell nobody who you are, what you are.
Can't tell anybody who you are. You can't use your power for personal gain. I'm like, fuck you, Zoda. You in the wall.
I'm
do what I want.
I'm about to go into the league. Fuck all this shit.
Professor Xavier's like, yeah, I used to play ball all the time. My power not stopped because it was cheating, man. Fuck that. You gonna have to recruit me. Who that dude dunk her from half court?
Oh,
if you ain't recruit for the X-Men, mind your business. You want to be a team? No, I want to be a billionaire.
I'm like, bitch, you waking up into my crowd. I'm like, don't do that.
I'm a superhero.
I'm QB1, baby. You don't do that shit.
That's a woman. He gonna let her do that. I have no reason why we can't morph. Cause I'm a sexified. I'm in cyber crimes. Yeah, said the meanest person may. Oh, that can't be true. You pretty.
Okay.
You see this? Nah, I didn't take this picture. She took that picture herself. And she shared it with me privately. She trusted me. And like, this is what you like? I showed it to her, man. This is what you like? With a text that said, this the girl you want to bring home to your mom. You know how evil you gotta be to do that.
She did ass wrong for that shit.
Nah, like, yeah, I'd have kicked off the other. In hindsight, they should have beat Kimberly
Yeah,
ass.
they kind of let her off easy.
Yeah, I had to send off. They show a picture of that photos with his daughter. Yeah. So a lot of blame everyone else. And you a Power Ranger?
You might have a mistake on you.
Yeah, Zordon was like, oh, y'all ain't
I
never gonna
guess.
work with this pervert. It can't. That picture can't be erased. It's always gonna be out there. Oh, live when you did an awful thing, get over. See, when they pretty, just keep it moving. Drop your bags.
Oh man, Dak Prescott got a new backup, Joe Milton.
Now they got somebody else who can complain about this and take his job. You'll be okay. Now I told the truth. We can move. Like, where's Trini? Oh, we need to talk.
This bitch came to my house and beat my ass. Look at my fucking neck.
Yeah. Read her real. This is cause y'all thought Zoda was bullshit.
That shit raw. She ain't put nothing on it. I don't think she dashed nothing on it. Put a bandage or something on it.
This is real. This is the end. Said to meet her where the dead ships live. The dead ships. She don't speak English. Oh yeah, they showing that Swerve got powerbombed in the glass. And people talking about you out here talking about Booker T and you going through this damn hate crime program with the Death Riders. Cause John Moxley out here, I know it's not. He ain't doing purpose. That gimmick do give off certain vibes. Moxley and them.
Yeah.
Bunch of white dudes in jeans, especially Moxley that haircut.
Just as long as we all see it.
Yeah, well, you the Japanese. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm a fan of John Moxley, but I be watching. I'm like, them vibes. It's not on purpose, but them vibes kind of like them optics. Maybe I'm woke. Are we gonna die? We gonna fight?
Yeah, man.
That's how you know Trini comfortable. She let her hair down. You know Zach fighting. He down with the squad.
He put up the fist, so you know what it is.
All right, let's do it. Let's go and get our ass whipped by Rita.
Let's go stop
by. Exactly was exactly what happened because this was not a fair fight
at all.
Rita beat the brakes off him like 20 seconds.
They were going with sticks and pipes.
Oh, look, I got a pipe.
Like this fucking double dragon. Yo, what?
I mean, they can't show with a gun. So
they really pulled up like this was double dragon.
I'd have shown with a pipe too. If I heard Trini say, "Oh, you Rita beat my ass,"
what that pipe gonna do?
I mean, more than my hands. I'ma try. Maybe if that dude fighting Jason on the roof had a stick instead of I'm hitting with a right cross like I'm little Mac. He got his head punched.
Oh my god!
I began to think he was too dumb to know where the dead ships live. Oh, see, they was going for blood too. You know, Rita was like, you know how long I've been waiting for this? 65 million years. She's about to make a name for herself.
I've been waiting to stretch my legs.
Yeah. The wild thing is, this is basically how Shredder was doing the Ninja Turtles.
Pretty much. But it's funny when you go back and read the comics because I think if I'm not mistaken, they waxed him.
That fight did not last long. 5 little Rangers hot like fish. You know the worst. It's wild when you realize how badass a Shredder is if you don't watch the cartoon in the first movies. Because I watched that Ninja Turtle versus Batman. Shredder gave Batman he started using his ninja magic. Batman was like, nah, I need to figure out this ninja shit.
Man,
you ever watch that?
Turtles and Batman?
Turtle versus Batman?
No.
You should.
Yeah, I'm gonna get around to it.
Yes, they let's just put it this way. Shredder and Batman are on even footing. The Turtles and Batman are not. He waxes. Like, do you work for the Joker? Nope. Oh, look at that blue soul. Yeah, where's the crystal at? Pure heart. Tell the class what you know.
Come on, man, spit it out.
I know you know. You darkies know everything.
Oh man.
You tell me after I kill all your friends. And guess what? We know Rita's about that life. Let's start with Black. See, that would hit differently if Billy was the Black Ranger. It would sound racist.
It really would. Hey, you know,
This is not an establishment. What's that mean? What's it called?
Krispy Kreme. What is a Krispy Kreme?
Krispy Kreme. It's a special place? Yeah, boy, the jokes this guy in the movie theater. I know people online complaining, no, Krispy Kreme becoming an integral part of the movie was getting some laughs in the movie theater. She was out here enjoying this shit. Because it's like, you know, Krispy Kreme, you know, I got to kill one of you. Otherwise, so I won't respect me. Hit him with an energy blast. Oh, Billy! Yeah, I bet they wish they had the double dragon pipes now.
That made that.
Yeah, you're not ready to kill me. You're not worthy. She's like, y'all light work. You know what's wild? I was thinking they're going to save her with CPR. Nope.
Nobody did anything. Hey, have you watched number one on the call sheet yet?
No, I have not.
I'm gonna try to watch this weekend.
No, they tried, but it's kind of like they're not trained.
I guess. He's saying Billy and rubbing his head. I don't know what that's doing.
If you're not, that's the whole thing. Oh, I know I know CPR. CPR is difficult to do if you train.
Fake it till you make it.
They don't know it. So it's like, oh, you're going to die, my poor Blake, autistic friend.
I don't think that.
Yeah, I thought we was going to fight Rita. I think this was going to happen. And then see that note. It was like, she just want to be friends.
Should start a band.
Pick him up. You go take him to Zordon. Zordon can do it. That motherfucker stuck in the wall. He gonna say, I told you so. And call Jason a coward. Like this Breaking Bad.
Man, y'all had to, yeah, I bet it did something. Y'all had to explain that to his mama.
Carrying him out here like Jesus. Oh, that had been a conversation. What happened to my boy?
You damn.
A gold stealing serial killer did this.
You damn crackers. Basically.
But they're gonna throw him in the water.
They pretty much did.
I mean, yeah. They ain't toss someone as bad as they toss Optimus Prime in Revenge of the Fallen. Dropped his ass out that plane.
He can take it.
I mean, he was dead. He had to take it at that point. He ain't feeling nothing.
He was all right.
This is why he a rope. He all right. He dead. You talking about he was all right.
He was all right.
Yeah, you like having your little jokes.
I ain't even laughing. I was saying, telling you he was all right. Ay, what happened to Billy?
Yeah. See, I told you wasn't ready. Now look at you. Look at your friend. Lay it out.
Man, forget all that bullshit.
I can't do nothing. There's nothing I can do for him.
Fuck him.
We both reckless with our teams. We both paid the price. Guess ain't gonna be no squad.
This like, it's it?
Yeah, that's it. This movie in. Rita wins.
That'd been crazy, right?
Yeah, find out in part 2.
That would have been crazy.
You know, people forget because I know people's wondering how they get Bryan Cranston to do this. I'm like, that man been in there. That man was Fei Long in Street Fighter 2, which is insane to think about. How many voices he used to do before he had a whole regular career. Did Malcolm in the Middle, and then did Breaking Bad, and then had a whole career after that where he's been nominated for an Oscar, and all people see is Walter White.
Yeah, it's definitely wild. That man been working.
That man been working, became famous, then became super famous, and now he's stuck on that role that he'll never do again. Matter of fact, they do a Malcolm in the Middle revival I think it's like a movie or like a limited series.
I think I read something about that.
Yeah. He traded his life for us. We need to do something. It was all a dream. I see that shirt. Yeah, I would sacrifice my life. Yeah, if I would switch places. It's a whole thing. I would switch places because he's my friend. That's all it took. Like, it's just the four of us now, so we're going to do it. You can't have Voltron with four. I can't believe they're doing that live action Voltron.
Hey man, Voltron. That was the original.
I don't know what's wilder, the cast of Voltron, the cast of He-Man.
I didn't even see the cast of Voltron yet.
You should. There's some surprising names. Hey, we seen the cast of He-Man because you showed me Idris Elba. You started laughing. You gonna get the sword of Grayskull now? It's your time. Get in there. Rid his Come on, Zordon. Do it. Like I see it. Step through. Alpha was like, step through. Take your. You could be the Fifth Ranger. The morphing grid is open.
My time is over.
Zordon was like, ah! He's like, nope, I'm gonna save the black person instead. Poor choice.
Oh wow, this cast look crazy already.
Oh, you looked up the one for Voltron?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How Sterling K ass gonna be doing?
Either crying or being evil.
Only somebody who watches movie would say crying. Somebody who know him. Because, buddy, that man's the best male crier I've ever seen.
This Is Us in Paradise? Yeah. What's Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Cavill.
Oh, you know he gonna be what was that leader
Keith.
name? What was the leader name?
Keith?
I guess. Yeah.
Super nerd Henry Cavill. So basically Zordon sacrificed his chance to bring Billy back. Only one of us could come back to life.
Hey, did I die?
Yeah, you died. Did you see Jesus? I wonder who Nathan Jones gonna be playing. There can only be one Red Ranger. It's your turn now. This is your time. Now you can go ahead and get your time to shine.
Who the hell gonna play Pidge?
We'll see when we see.
Because that man was always screaming, "Princess, princess!"
Maybe Rita Ora will.
Help me, princess! Like, thank you, homie.
Yeah, you saved my life. You know, you the reason I died in the first place. They've been trying to make a Voltron live action movie since 2005.
That's crazy.
Hey, they was trying to do Black Panther since the 90s.
Hey, listen, you never give up on your dream.
Yeah, you sure about that? All right, now let's try this. Let's step on the more. Thank you, Zordon. Get some pep in our step. I was playing, I said, in the last 20 minutes. Guess how much time left in the movie? The movie got like 7 minutes of credits. It's 34 minutes left. So, yeah. So
Yes. I knew you were right. I was just...
Yeah.
I ain't want to be so harsh.
I mean, it's fine. That's people. I didn't have complaints about what people did.
Nah, you should start the movie. They should already have the suits.
Yeah, they snorted that dust.
Yeah, that gas going there. Look at them. Shit.
I feel something. Now, is it working? My shirt billowing.
Man, we all blowing and shit. I guess this shit is working.
I hope so. Lord, you out here, as Rocky said, look at us. Standing in a circle. Like a bunch of jackasses. I said that line at work. We had a group. They was like, yay, team. And I was like, let's look at us. Just standing in a circle. Like a bunch of jackasses. Some people got it. Most people didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It always be that dickhead.
Why you always be that dickhead?
Not always. Not like you. I'm just playing, huh? You be saying something out of pocket to be like, huh? What? What you talking about?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, exactly. As they walk, the Power Ranger walk in slow motion. Oh, they use slow motion. They like some badasses. You know what is wild? We're the Green Ranger.
Man, I'm just chilling.
Next movie.
I'm watching y'all from a distance.
That'd have been something they both fighting over Kimberly.
Pretty much.
Tommy would
You know, Jason, it just didn't work out with us. We're better as friends.
Nah, I'd have asked Rita like you. Tell me how to take care of Tommy.
You could have made me the Green Ranger. What's up?
Like, oh, she's fine. Who this?
Like they like, damn, baby.
Oh, what's she? Oh shit! I ain't get paid. I ain't pay for all this. Nah, this is an ocean violation.
That all that makeup she had on, I'm telling you, she was like, nah, fuck that.
Goldar. Ugh.
But truth be told, now the Mighty Morphin Rita, yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
yeah. Salam, mom.
Yeah.
No, y'all ain't gonna sell that on me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what?
She was all right. I'm trying to be.
I know what you're trying to do. You gonna make you do that? Can you just cut that shit out?
Man, she
looked fine. She looked great for her age.
Yeah.
Make my monster grow.
Yeah, buddy.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. That voice and that goofy ass hat should have nixed any sex appeal for Rita Repulsa.
I'm talking about when you got older, you looked at it, you was like, wait a minute. And then when you see her pictures outside of the costume, it's like, wait a minute.
I'm sure she looked great. Oh shit, they got swords.
Yeah, we all get these weapons from now.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Nah, it's wild. Tommy used to pull out the flute and beat the shit.
Hey,
the shit out of
I'm getting that flute. I keep I don't know why I just don't get it. I don't know what's holding.
I feel so bad for them. Like they gave that man a green suit. He had a flute. He had his own special Zord.
Yeah,
Jason didn't stand a chance.
He not at all. He had his own fucking Zord. He didn't even need. Man,
I got my own.
I got my own shit. Fuck, I need to.
I'm gonna make y'all be on my team. I'm not gonna be on your team. And I get a new Zord.
Yeah, I get a white
the
Zord.
Dragon one. I'm gonna get the Tiger Zord.
Jason just turned into second fiddle, and it was sad a little bit.
Okay, you should be the leader. Bitch, why?
I mean, I was gonna take it from you if you didn't want to give it to me, but you just made it easy.
How you gonna terrorize us? I try to save your life, and now all of a sudden you the leader.
Yeah, Rita had me under control.
As she show up with Goldar, and it's like, I know why they did Goldar. It's like you had to have them fight a monster.
I got it, but
2 birds with 1 stone.
I don't beef on it like other people because I really hate the Megazord, but whatever.
You hate fake Voltron?
Yeah, I don't like. I ain't like the way it looked.
Oh, you talking about in the movie?
Yeah, in the movie,
it had Pacific Rim look.
I think that's what was bothering me.
But I'm like, you had for that to match the vibe they had now. Like, yeah, you're not gonna have old school Megazord. It's gonna look goofy. Unless that's the whole aesthetic that you have. People got hyped. They about to play the They start playing the music.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Yeah,
Go Power Rangers. Yeah, this scene hit. I don't care what y'all say. And then you live in Angel Grove. You look out the window. You see.
They fucked up Angel Grove as well, right? That's all I'm gonna put that out there. Y'all might have saved Angel Grove, but y'all also fucked the Angel Grove up.
I mean, they get some FEMA money.
Where's this Krispy Kreme?
She just out here walking. It's like, you try to whip that shit with no suit. You getting CTE out the ass. Moby, you take a raw turn. Like, how does she know how to fly a jet?
I remember somebody I used to work with. They had a Halloween. She dressed up like that for Halloween. I was kind of like the only one who actually knew, just seeing her, who she was supposed to be.
What, the Pink Ranger?
No, the Rita.
Oh, Rita.
Mm-hmm.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Just like Rita, that's definitely some nerd. I was like, oh, they got their little toys.
Oh,
how cute. I used to have one of those, their costumes and dino cars.
A little late.
I used to do all that goofy shit.
Costumes and dino cars.
Let's give them something to play with. Them damn putties.
They motherfuckers usually pop up dancing.
It is like, I mean, you needed something for them to do.
I guess, but those fights were just hilarious. Because mostly it was probably like stunt men, just
squash match.
yeah.
It's like watching WWE Superstars. Yeah, I could imagine putting an insurance claim. A dinosaur. Yeah, sorry, Bumblebee.
Oh man, Bumblebee, he ain't had to get it like that.
Oh, it's wild watching this. Like it's Power Rangers. It used to be called Saban's Power Rangers because I think it's Haim Saban. He's like, y'all gonna know this my shit. It's gonna be named after me. Because there used to be a fight over the rights for a long time, till recently. Oh well. Yeah, due to Hasbro and his partnership with Netflix, plans for a reboot was scrapped. Yeah, Hasbro was like, we don't do movie stuff no more. Same thing happened with Transformers and G.I. Joe. Oh no, they're talking about they gonna start moving to Transformers versus Transformers G.I. Joe. We'll see how they go.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they're getting that money from that Sonic money. They trying to put it to use. Yeah, I remember everybody was having like she's like, it's that shit. She out here,
She's like, damn, this shit hitting.
Yeah, 65 million years. Y'all been making some progress.
Them taste buds probably going crazy.
I know, go on. Y'all don't get the fuck off me. You gonna bite me on my neck. Yeah, I don't know how, unless you had Goldar with a voice, it's like a big version talking shit. I don't know how else you was going to have him live action.
Do whatever you say me now.
I hate when they made him soft. He used to be a damn killer.
Man, I always came back taking L's. Next time.
Yeah, I mean, it was 5-on-1. When it was 1-on-1.
Yeah, he went against the Green Ranger 1-on-1, and I saw how that worked out for him.
I mean, that's the Green Ranger.
Ain't that a bitch? I could beat all other Rangers, but I can't beat this one.
No, I was beating the Green Ranger. That man was Goldberg.
Squashing everybody.
Steven Seagal would be jealous of the damn Green Ranger.
No, he would. He'll just slap his hands and slap his arms.
No, I'm talking about as far as win record. Because even Steven Seagal getting hit once in his movies.
I guess. When you bring him up, I just think about him now, and it just annoys me every time I see clips.
As you should. He's like, I got you. You can trust me.
The fuck?
Be the first time you see Thor. People be trying to make fun like, oh, so how are they going to have racism? How people going to hate mutants when they accept Thor? I'm like, that's the point.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you got the point. Yes, it's hypocritical.
She probably had like a good 3 or 4 donuts right there.
Not with that figure.
She'll work it out.
She is in a fight, Jeffrey.
She'll work it out.
You would be type play basketball with a stomach full of donuts.
I did that shit one time before when I was younger. Had like had like 2 slices of pizza. I was like, I got next. Man, you play it? Yeah, I play it. Don't worry about me. Oh shit, I got a cramp. I'm out, man.
You deserve.
I did.
Because you knew better, you still did that.
Yeah, I did. When you're young, you think you could still accomplish things.
And they figure out I'm gonna pick up.
Yeah, we're gonna work some unity, some teamwork right here.
I don't know what buttons work, but I'm gonna make it work. You should have read the manual. Out here hitting vibranium power surge.
Ah.
Is Craven end up being a hit on Netflix? Yeah, you don't gotta pay for a lot of movies hits on.
Oh
Netflix.
yeah, like I said, it's not a bad movie at all, but it's just
everybody watched Madam Web that first week and a half out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but they did.
It's curious.
Curiosity.
I did out of curiosity.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what it was. I wanted to see what was as bad as they said.
Hey, what are you gonna name him? What the fuck you think I'm gonna name him?
We did it. They saved the day.
Hey.
Become a hit on Netflix.
Hey, come on up, baby. I got you.
I know she was bro. That hot ass gold ass.
She like that shit. She into that shit.
What's wrong with you?
You asking what's wrong with me after you did what you did?
What did I do?
Or make my monster grow?
No, I'm talking about the actual monster, not y'all. Not what y'all perverts used to say.
That's
how y'all used to think. I never did that because I look at reading.
That's what. Man, look.
Now it's like, what we gonna do? Yeah, y'all gonna catch an L. That's incredible. That's the Zeo crystal. Oh wow, big green rock. It's incredible. And now they on the Saving Private line. Hold the line. We gonna die together. Y'all are teenagers. Why y'all here like this 300?
Hey man, they're a team, man. We gonna go out. We gonna go out together.
I mean, if they don't do it, the Earth is finished. So Regis out here like I had enough playing. I've been playing games enough. Yeah, you can tell they're nervous too. We got this. Y'all do not have this. They tried. Should have called it Dinobots. What was Kimberly gonna do?
Good question.
I'm gonna fly around their face. And he just punch the shit out of them. Yeah, y'all gonna have some trauma in y'all 20s. Power Rangers to know. It's the reason why Billy was like, "Oh, now I'm retired." You know what you show? You ever watch the recent Power Rangers, like Back in Again?
What? Back in
the movie? No, they did a movie recently, like with the old ones coming back.
No. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, now I'm curious. Make me want to watch it after this. Yeah, so they out here taking the L. It's like, what we gonna do? Oh shit! He threw a fireball at him. I know it's sizzling in there. You better do something, Kimberly. You burn. That's what you get. Yeah, you gonna burn in hell for them news you shared. So
yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. You going to hell for what you did.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. He was beating Kimberly's ass. It's like he was picking on Kimberly, threw a fireball at her, slammed him.
I mean, listen.
Okay, I know what she looked like.
I'm just saying.
We had Tia Carrera back then. You just cut that shit out.
Hey, listen. You know what?
That shut you down. You like,
nah, she's still, but that would be more what I would lean towards.
Yeah, because you go to Bodega, so we know.
Yeah, as you say, I like chopped cheese.
She seemed like somebody that would sell you a chopped cheese.
Absolutely. Make sure you put some cheddar in it. Yeah.
Too bad you don't eat that anymore. You out here eating muffins and nuts.
Man, shut your. I was so mad, and you didn't even say nothing to me. I was at work yesterday, and I just looked at myself. I was sitting there eating a parfait. I was like, I could hear you saying the joke, and I just got mad.
Did you have your black silk underwear while you was doing it?
Oh,
parfait.
I had that for lunch, man. It was tasty.
Yeah, it was like, we had to have heat and stress.
Oh my God.
Now you may not like the Megazord's design. How the Megazord became was dope.
Oh, I like the way they connected. It's just once I saw it, I was just like, ew.
Get my crystal. He kneeled down. He's like, oh, what's this? Like,
he said, what's in there? I'm taking a knee like Kaepernick.
Came up. When they use their slow motion, they use it right. Yeah, Megazord looked badass. You wanted to have that little boxy head like this the 70s.
I don't know.
with the puppet. I'm like,
maybe
that is an acquired taste because it's like you try to show somebody that's like under the age of 25 what we was watching, like, what is this shit?
Well, if you saying that, then how they gonna do Voltron? Because that was kind of similar, that look.
You think it's gonna look that way?
I mean, they can update it.
It's gonna look like Pacific Rim. That's how you're gonna do it. It's not gonna look like that old school way.
Just give me those good things I like.
Then watch. Let me see.
Because if I watch it, they gotta hear you talk about nostalgia got you in the chokehold.
Yeah, no, because like I want to watch that stuff I used to watch. Then just fucking do it.
I couldn't find the Webster Fire episode, but I was just thinking about it one day. That motherfucker caused a fire. They had to move out of where they. Never mind. I would have sent them back.
Yeah,
I'd be like, did you?
All right. You want to shoot the fair one? We can shoot the fair one. And I like how they had to figure out how to use. Like, all right.
Yeah, that was cool. They just didn't know how to use everything.
You know, every time I see the Megazord, first thing I think about is Tommy jumping in there in the head
And beating their ass.
Kicking them out. Their own Megazord.
They went flying out their own goddamn ride.
And Tommy jumping down like, I ain't finished with y'all.
Ass whooping of the year.
It was a 1-on-5. It was like a kung fu movie. He's the kung fu villain. He beat the shit. And Jason's like, all right, I shoot the fair one.
Come on, guys. He said, come on, guys. And he broke. Man, that shit was crazy.
Man hit him with the flute dagger right square in his chest.
They just,
All right, I'll lift this.
I got to move together.
Yeah, it looked like Pacific Rim. And they got weight. Well, somewhat weight. That's why Pacific Rim worked, because it looked heavy. Pacific Rim 2 didn't work because it didn't look heavy. It's funny how there's little things like that. Damn. Hit Goldar square in the jaw.
God damn. Like he was damn Buster Douglas. Don't want that shit.
Yeah, I remember Optimus Prime he put on the brass knuckles. Like, you already a robot. You got reinforced.
Yeah, Optimus was violent. He was a violent robot.
You go kick me square in the chest.
Start bleeding to start my chest.
Yes, Optimus Prime was out here. I'll give me your face. He ripping niggas' spines out.
Cutting people's heads. Man, that man was violent.
Yeah. Ask Kelsey Grammer about that. Get shot with a bullet the size of a Kia. Because your 401k wasn't hitting. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that. I will be laughing my ass off if I got suplexed by a Megazord. You know how slow you gotta be? Like, you hit that dash. As we made a joke, oh shit, it's RoboCop. I didn't see you sneak up on me.
Yeah. That was an old Bob Backlund one.
And I just love wrestling became mainstream. That he hit him with a German suplex. Ooh, catch these swords.
Sit your ass down.
Rita was like, enough.
Due to this crazy ass battle, Angel Grove is closed down for a while.
She said, look at me.
Look at me. I did this to you.
You think you won? I'm going to be back. I got more putties. Like, others will come, yeah. But you ain't going to see them, unfortunately. Like, what you have, it can't last. Remember what happened to me? She sounds jealous. You know I'm right. Her whole thing is, I'm doing y'all a favor. If it ain't me, it's going to be somebody else. That team shit don't work. He's like, we're going to take you to Zordon, let him be the judge. You know, Zordon like
Zordon.
Throw it in the pit.
Zordon judge me? Oh, y'all don't know.
And she's like, nah, I'm going to go out no matter what Zordon says. I know I'm worthy. I don't blame her at that point. Fuck Zordon. She's like, I'm going to go out like a G.
Yeah!
Wow! Treaty back slapped her into space.
God damn.
Every bone in her body is breaking. You get hit that hard. She flew into the atmosphere.
Just froze.
Like a SpaceX robot.
That's crazy.
Them power coins gotta be resilient because she should have been all speck on her fist. And they laughing. You murdered Rita, you laughing.
Yeah, 17. We just killed somebody. It's funny. I got you, buddy.
They did it.
They did it for. They
Excel,
did it.
Yeah.
They did it all for the Grove.
Yeah, she just sitting there in space, frozen, till Ivy News find her. I was not a Laura Zed fan at all.
Yeah, I get it.
I like bring Rita back.
Yeah, Rita got the vibes.
Rita had some charm. It wasn't like a Crane Shredder thing either.
They're like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, look who it is. Kimberly and Tommy.
Yeah.
High standards. That got a pop in the movie theater. It's like yes, Amy Jo Johnson aged very well.
Both of them did. They pretty much aged
Yes.
good.
Yeah, and also we had to make the whole thing is like she was like, "You coming back? Nah, y'all ain't pay us shit and had us do all them stunts. Y'all acting crazy at conventions. I'm good."
Yeah, I think I'm tapped out.
Yeah, I don't blame her. You find out, especially you find out the working conditions. Like you earned it.
Yeah, I'll be back.
More training. It's a shame we're not gonna see him anymore. In a better universe, we ought to see the fourth one.
You right.
Now we ain't seeing none. It's a certain franchise they can't figure it out. They can't figure out this. They couldn't figure out G.I. Joe.
Baby, can you explain what happened to the house? Hell if I know.
A bitch with a stick jump. You know how I roll.
Maybe it just happened in her room. So
I met her on Hinge. I got new friends. I don't need my old friends no more.
I'm good.
You and your no parents. Yeah, I know I ain't show the parents because like that's how you raise your daughter, huh?
Oh, look at Bob kicking his ass in the chest.
Yeah, 5 warriors. Were they good looking? Checkmate. I heard about 5 warriors save Angel Grove.
I'm like, you ain't sick. Get your ass up and fix me something to eat.
Say that again.
I ain't
Sorry,
saying.
I can hear what type of man you are.
Get in the kitchen.
About a mom on her deathbed, she be in hospice. Told her to get her ass in the kitchen and cook me something to eat. Yeah, and that I don't know why they think the way they think about me. What do I do? Yeah.
Man, everybody knows jokes. Everybody being serious.
It ain't jokes. He mean that shit.
Don't do that.
Now they out here. Oh, we got new logos. Let's add this to the suits. We a squad. Dean Israelite. So basically, the cut scene is
Tommy Oliver. Basically doing the Ferris Bueller thing.
Yeah. And
we ain't getting that.
We ain't getting it.
At least not in this installment, in this universe. But like I said,
we ain't never getting it.
I enjoy this movie. I know many others over the years have come to enjoy it too. Wish we would have got a sequel, but it didn't. And that's just the way it works sometimes in Hollywood. I got 14 minutes. Anything? Well, first of all, what's going to be the movie for next week?
I changed my mind on the movie we're going to do.
Okay.
So I want to see it first before we do. We were going to do the Viola Davis president movie, basically Air Force One. What was the movie we said we hadn't done? We said we were going to do.
I tell you, Starship Troopers is somebody. Yeah. Starship Troopers.
Yeah, Starship Troopers.
That should be very.
I'm amazed. I swore we had done it already.
No.
But yes, we definitely doing it. It is. And you know why I also thought about it? Because they talking about they want to do a remake.
Yeah, I heard. I've been hearing about that.
And on one hand, I would say I don't know how you could do that without the satire. But then I think about how many people missed the point when it came out and how dumb people are now. And it's like you could run it back and people still wouldn't get it. Because I've been seeing a lot of tweets about Starship Troopers. I could tell those people just kind of like they didn't get the point of the movie. They still don't get the point of the movie. So it's perfect. Like I've never seen the movie. Like I went twice in the movie theater to see that, and I was poor back then. That's how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah, they're streaming on Prime, so
yeah, it was on Netflix for a while now, so on Prime, so that's good to see. Casper Van Dien thought he's gonna be something. He was not. This is one of those. It's just wild when you see the people that's in that movie, and you just think about how like you forget how many people became like Clancy Brown. I always forget that he's in that movie. He's in a pivotal role. Of course, the great Dynamire, Saw fame, other fame. But that was basically what we Casper Van Dien Denise Richards show, and all people remember is Doogie Howser dressed up as a Nazi, and how all them white people from Buenos Aires. It's wild. All them white people from Argentina, huh?
So
Yeah, I watched X-Men First Class.
so they say. Like I said, I haven't seen this since maybe since it like came out.
I'm very curious to see your thoughts about that movie.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really, really interesting.
Because it is a wild where it is very. It's like if you watch it's from this person that gave you RoboCop and Total Recall. So you already know how Paul Verhoeven gets down.
Yeah.
And he was basically making a movie kind of like if you make Nazism look pretty, people going to pick that no matter if people gonna pick fascism if you make it look cool. Was basically the point of the movie. And so many people didn't get that point. They just thought it was just a regular old, you just killing monsters. The good guys killing the bad guys. And if you out here sympathize with the monsters, then you're a dummy. It's like, and people still don't get the point. Well, we won't talk too long about it because we're just going to go see it. I'm going to rewatch it. I don't need to. I've seen that movie about 15 times.
Yeah, it's going to be
it's one of my favorite movies. I just seen it, and it was on rotation on I want to say, Stars or Showtime. Like, I just seen it, I want to say, a month ago. So,
okay. I'll probably end up watching it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll rewatch it because it's fun. So anything you want to say before you go?
I'm trying to think of something that I've seen or watched. I need to catch up on Dope Thief. I need to watch Daredevil. Usually I get all that stuff in the weekend. No, nothing for me. What you got?
This is one quick one. Oh, Crime 101, a new crime thriller starring Chris Helmsworth, Halle Berry, Mark Ruffalo, and Barry Keoghan. 2026.
Okay.
I just love how Halle Berry is like, she just stayed working. It's like she just got a second run, and they just, what a cast.
Yeah,
the Joker, the Hulk, Thor, and Catwoman, and Storm or Catwoman.
Right.
But anyway, I would just say I'll talk about wrestling, and I would just say people may complain about the cost of WrestleMania.
Oh God.
People may complain about the build of WrestleMania. People may be complaining about wrestling in general, and I'm like, they treat wrestling like wrestling used to be a thing that poor people could go to, and this. I'm like, yeah, it's not. It's changed. Concerts, the sports game, like.
I put it this way: do y'all people who complain about WrestleMania? Do you know how people who try to get World Series tickets or Super Bowl tickets? They're in that atmosphere now where you're going to pay to go to the biggest premium event of the year for them. You're going to pay. If you don't have it, I get it. I do. I really do get it. And if you do, God bless, have fun. But for the people complaining about it, y'all can tweet till your fingers bleed. You're not changing anything.
I have sympathy for them.
Yeah, I get it.
It gets to a point where, because a lot is disingenuous, because it's like, y'all don't even like WWE like that, but y'all complain that y'all can't go see, you can't afford WrestleMania. Like, I can't wait for it to bomb, and then like the tickets can go down. Price. I'm like, you're not gonna go.
With the all-in tickets, go to all-in then.
Yeah, go to all-in tickets cost what they cost because that's they cost what they cost. It's a reason why AEW used to be in the same arena as WWE is in, and now they're not. And it's better for AEW. It's like we can do our thing is we do 2,000 to 4,000 people. They like WCW before the Monday Night Wars.
Yeah.
We hit our spot, we get our fan base, we get our big crowds overseas, it worked. We can keep our tickets the same
it's smart.
price, and it worked. Because guess what? When they tried doing the other way, it didn't work. If WWE couldn't move those tickets for the prices they were selling, they will not be those prices. It's a reason they move those prices. Are the prices fair? No. Somebody buying them. That's always been my whole point. Like these concert tickets, these game tickets, the prices are insane. But as long as people are buying them, they are not going to change. And I'm not defending the company. I'm just being realistic. It's like, oh, they only sold 95% of the tickets for WrestleMania. I'm like, you seen them prices? Like by the time WrestleMania come, if it's gonna be a sellout, be close to a sellout. I seen them ticket prices. Yeah, it's Vegas. It's Mania. You got to take into account not just Mania, it's Mania in Vegas, and Vegas is always overpriced. Go to New Orleans or watch on Peacock, or watch something else. And it's not me attacking people because I thought about that. I'm gonna let you go because the week came out. You spending $80 on the game? Don't.
And from what I'm reading about all that, sorry to cut you up, but from what I'm reading, it seems like that's digital. The digital games are going to be $80.
I don't care. I mean, I get it, but it's like, it is not a right. You don't have a right to buy a video game system.
Yeah.
And the market will determine if it's a good move or not.
Bingo.
When a PS3 costs what it costs,
bingo.
People went and bought Xboxes.
Bingo.
And Sony moved on. Sony learned and moved on. Nintendo know what they're doing. They ain't the one throwing in the towel. That's Microsoft talking about we can't compete no more.
And if let's just say by chance there is an issue with the Switch 2. What this one so like the Switch 1. You know what they'll do? They'll drop the price. And then they'll start moving.
As long as they got the games, it ain't gonna be an issue.
I don't think it's gonna be an issue at all. I think
like people talking, it's like Nintendo been doing this for a long time. They kind of know what they're doing, and they seem to have like one because they realize They realized once the Wii came out, it's kind of like we can keep trying to chase this graphics wars, or we can just make fun shit that's affordable. And they chose that, and they've been fine ever since. Besides the Wii U, because people didn't know what that was. It looks like a portable system, but it's not. But they figured out what the Switch is kind of like. And even Sony's talking this whole, well, you get to a point where chasing graphics is just...
Yeah, because I mean, at this point...
It's not going to get... What you chasing?
At this point, what? They got it. They got the 1080. And they said, maybe 4K. They got to the point where, okay, so you getting the best out of what you're going to get out of the Nintendo.
I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, and that game is gorgeous. But if it takes 6 years and $500 million to make that game, then what are we doing? And only Sony can do that. And it's like, I get the whole, they decided, let's make these games experiences. And it's fine when it works, but everybody can't do that. And people go bankrupt doing that. And I see why people kind of frustrated where they complain, I don't play games no more. It costs a couple. I'm like, but part of that is just nostalgia. You just burnt out.
You burnt out. It's honestly easy to say I burnt out in video games.
And more importantly, and we can wrap up with this. I don't complain about game prices.
Why?
If people know, take into account how much they used to really pay, taking inflation, they lose their mind. We spending $50 and $60 for games in the 80s. The 80s.
And then we started paying $70, which I don't understand why people act like we never did, and this is like a new thing. Y'all got to stop.
No, some games cost $70. Some Super Nintendo and Genesis games was costing $70 in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Games, it is three things where the prices have been relatively stable compared to the costs of everything else. Video games, lap dances, drugs. Like a lap dance has been $20 for as long as I remember. I remember the first time I went somewhere and it was like $300-400. My first thought was like, huh? And I was like, oh, I mean, that's kind of fair. It was like, it is 2023. So it's kind of like you used to pay the same price. And it's like, but that's rare where you see that where it's like more. Like when it's like 40, then it's kind of like it just throw you off. You feel like you just like, oh, I'm in Rolex now. But it's like, video games have relatively been the same prices for a long time. It should have rose a lot more a long time ago, and they didn't. Because I remember the whole thing when it went from like $60 to $70 when the PS5 came out. I got to pay $69.99. I'm like, yeah, yes, you do. You don't. Guess what? You don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to. And I get the whole complaint, and it's not me defending the company, but I'm like, I'm just realistic. Like, games have been around the same price. And if your broke ass not going to spend that money, and I'm just saying that with love, because it's, how tight finances are, I get.
Yeah.
Nintendo ain't making it for you.
No.
Nintendo making it because there are a lot of people that are struggling, but I think what people need to realize is that a lot of luxuries are luxuries.
Luxuries.
And people treat luxuries as necessities. It ain't. Food. I have something for the cost like food, a car, like electricity.
Yeah, that
grocery,
stuff.
Yeah,
that's where my
insane.
sympathy goes. But this stuff like wrestling events and video games. Look, I was a kid once, and there's a bunch of shit that I wanted as a kid, and my parents couldn't get it for me. So I'm in a position now where I can get it. So this is where I'm at. And you know what I mean? It's just like I understand those people, but these be people near our age, or maybe adults. I'll say that much. Who y'all complaining? They're just like, I don't know how y'all think life work, but yeah, y'all need to chill out for a minute on some of this stuff. Some of these theories and thoughts are things that we've gone through, especially because the Switch thing really bothered me yesterday, because I'm like, what are we doing? And if anything, if there's a big issue, they'll knock it down $50 or whatever, and you'll be able to get it.
They ain't gonna knock it down because they ain't gonna be that shit gonna be impossible to buy, especially now. Because keep in mind, before we had to buy a game, you had the money to put a credit card. The Affirm Klarna days.
Oh my God!
Put that shit on the 3-year payment plan. So who gives a rat's ass if it's $1,000? Feels like, well, I don't got $600, but I could drop $40 a month for 18 months. Like, what are we talking about?
Question.
And I don't even blame that, because guess what? If it's a lot of firm stuff, there's no interest. Hell yeah, I'll do that. If I ain't got to pay interest on something, yeah.
All right, last question, and then I really got to go. Are you trading in your Switch?
No.
Okay.
I never trade in systems because you never get your money's worth. I still got my PS2.
See,
I'm mad at the games I given up, because I could have sold them on eBay for probably $500. Some of the stuff I used to have, I look at the price now on eBay, it's like people paying like 4 figures.
Well, see, everything I have on the original is digital, so I just need to know.
Sucker.
No, but what I'm saying, that's good for me, because if I can just get it and transfer everything, or I need to know how that's going to work.
Well, they said some of the games will be backwards compatible.
So I'm guessing I would just have to re-download it on the new one, right?
I mean, Mario will tell you.
But
I hope you learned your lesson. Y'all do that digital stuff.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. I don't do that shit no more. Anyway, you want to follow us on social media, you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow Shahid at Philly_drug. Follow me at Jeff versus the World. Also, you can follow me on TikTok at The Real Jeff versus the World.
TikTok boy.
Something like that. I dabble. Yeah, so Starship Troopers next week. It is streaming on Prime. Until then, y'all stay safe out there. Peace.